All right. Here we go. Before we get started, I got to do a quick mail call. Quick mail call from Captain Clayton. He said he wanted me to rip this, so let's see what he sent me. Let's see what he sent me. All right. I thought it was Amazon, but there's something fun in it. Let's see what it is. Thanks, Kenny. Thank you. Let's see what's going on under the hood. Yeah. Captain Clayton. If you guys aren't familiar with Captain Clayton, he has been kicking ass and taking names over in the raffles. Relatively new, too. He's kind of came in and started smoking the boards. What is going on, Captain Clayton? What did he send me here? What's under the hood? He says, dude, I appreciate all the fun. Your wheels are great. And my wife and I love ripping into some of these, especially 80s, 90s, and 30th. All right. Cool, Clayton. Thanks, brother. Let's see what it is. Holy shnikes. This looks pretty fun. What is this? Awesome. What is going on here? This looks pretty badass. Put some cards in there. Some Potty Scotty cards. Ooh. Some fun little Potty Scotty stuff. Because that's me. I'm Potty Scotty. I'll put them back in the sleeves there. Oh, I like it. Some makeshift. Is that a super? I believe that's a super. A redo of a super. I finally have the super. All right. But I think the cool thing is the binder. Look at this. It's a wood binder. How could I put that? Look at that. Wood binder. Very cool. Thank you, Clayton. Very awesome. Potty Scotty, wood. Made out of wood. Really awesome. Took a little ding up top, but that's okay. I'll sand that down. Give it a little buff job. That's the nice of our, the niceness of our postal service. All right, Clayton, thank you. I'll put that. Yeah. Dang it, Postal Service. They crunched my corner. It's no longer a PSA 10 binder. It's no more. Oh, you can't really see it. All right, let me get my gloves on. Let's get to ripping. Thank you guys for joining. All right, I'm back. Thank you, Clayton. That was really cool of you. That is the ultimate appreciation prize. Thank you. I did a customer appreciation day over on GPK Live, and that is definitely very cool of them. All right, I'm gonna get my mat out. Get this a little bit closer. This is a case that I'm gonna rip on YouTube, but it's through GPK Live. It'll be a spots that'll be raffled. And I'm gonna talk about that nasty Nick here in a minute. Nasty Nick. All right, let me get, where's my top loaders, Scott? Get your top loaders! All right. Here we go. I just got a ton of top loaders from last week. Not expecting that I was gonna need them. All right, there they are. Penny sleeves, check. Gloves, check. Microphone, check. Everything good? Everything good in the world? Everything good in GPK land? Who's all on here? We got JJ. What is going on? Feisty Felix, Drunk Kenny, Matt Rat, Rasta Randy, aka Wrinkly Randy. Who else is on here? Billy and Jessica, hello, hello. Alan, Big Al, hello. Let's see. Where is everyone else? I guess they're not here. Scott, yeah, no, that is pretty cool. Dopa Clayton to make that for me. Really cool. Really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Potty Scotty's my guy. Kenny sent me a gold Potty Scotty not too long ago. Very cool, you guys. That's my old list. I got my new list. Specs. Boxes. First box out of the gate. Where is my first box? I had a weird one. First time I've seen this. Like it has a burn hole in the plastic. Okay, see that burn hole? I've had some with similar, but that's a pretty significant burn hole. Let's see what's in that one. I saw that box. I was like, I gotta see what's under the hood. What's under the hood. Okay, if you guys don't make noise on there, I don't know it's you. There's Karen. There is Larry. What's going on? What is happening? Brian Siegel joined the group. All right, everybody's popping on. All right. Just had to have a little drink of some yerba mate. Get my gloves on. Where's my gloves? All right. Wednesday special edition. I don't think I've ever ripped up. Well, I have. I'm lying. I have. I used to do the randoms, the small ones. Back when we had like 6 different breakers at the same time. I think my day was like Wednesday. That was my day to rip. And then it became Sunday for the longest time. And then I tried Saturdays. So I kind of moved all over the place. And now we're winding up on a Wednesday. Let's do it. Gloves on. JCDC, what's going on? Buddy Myers, let's go. Nico, Speedo Nico. PJ, you won. PJ, you won. You already won. I will, maybe at the halfway point, show that binder again, just in case people missed it. It's a pretty cool little GPK binder Captain Clayton made for me. It's pretty awesome. He said, I want you to rip that on your break. So I did. I ripped it open. That was the first rip of the day. All right, here we go. Box number 1. Let me get situated here. You guys see Cowboy Calvert? Oh, I dumped the Nick. Over. I wanted to talk about that nasty Nick a little bit. I just got it back in the mail from... they're moving a little quicker with the newer stuff. With the... there's Cowboy Calvert. I should talk about that again, too. This is my last podcast for a little while. Gonna be my last podcast. Here we go. Do I have that high enough? Scalpel? Check. Gloves? Check. Old rusty saw blade? Check. We got it all checked. We checked all boxes. Let's go. Stop running your mouth, Scott, and run some cards. The grand finale. The last break for a while. Other than, I keep saying that, but here I am promoting the next case that I'm going to do, but it's a GPK live break. It'll be a case break over there. So far, we have 3 winners. Brian Redland, Brian Siegel, and Billy and Jessica, Juicy Jessica. Brian Redland, Brian Ayala got a hold of me today, and he said, I want in on that. I go, that'd be really weird if the first 3 out of 4 were Brian's. That means that if your name's Brian, you should jump in those. It's meant to be. We're just going to have Brian's and Juicy Jessica. Pack 1. Today is not a box break. It's a hit break. We're hitting 22. You guys know how I roll. Typically, we do hits. We almost always go over. Almost always. Last week, we went way over. Way over last week. 48 hits last week. I didn't know. I said 47, and then Michael Dice goes, Scott, you know it was 48. I'm like, oh, cool. One more hit. One more hit. So that was nice. 48. All right, let me cut into these. Let a few more people jump on. Hopefully everybody's on. Thank you for joining. Late afternoon, West Coasters. kind of evening, East Coasters, snow zones. 42, sorry. Oh boy, a couple people squirting their pants there. It's 42 hits, not 22. 42 hits, not 22. Sorry guys, caused a little early squirtle. Let's do this. What was I gonna say about that? I don't remember. Now I lost my train of thought. Holy smokes. Nasty Nick. Move this a little closer. There you go. Messy Tessie. Flip it over and show us a little Lou and a little Dave. That story with the Nick was, I'll show it here in a minute. I'll show a close-up of it. But it came back from PSA and it said miscut, and it's so slight. It is so slight. But I'll show you guys what just came back. I will. Anybody else? 22. I fixed it. 42. 42, guys. Early squirtle. It's 42. Unstitch Mitch. So this is the funky box, and so far it's produced a bunch of bass. More bass than the eye could see. Let's see. Yeah, no, they didn't min-grade the Nick. They did not. They just gave it a miscut. They miscut me. Double heather. So far, the funky box did not produce. It has not. But we will keep going until it produces. Come on, box number 1. You looked funky. Do something for us. And sure as shit, it did. The funky box. Back to the old myth of the funky. The funky monkey produces the card nobody ever wants. Spot 48 produced a gold. It's always available. Who wanted it this time? Big Al says, I know. 48's going to deliver. It has to, because it never delivers. Why wouldn't it wait until the last break to deliver? Big Al, that will go nicely with that orange that you were so patient. It will go nicely. Congratulations. You got yourself a tongue-tied Tim in the gold, number 7. Lucky number 11 out of 15. All right. First box in, it had an ugly rip on it, and it produced. I was getting a little concerned there. Nice. Little gold for Big Al. Congratulations. Woohoo. Woo-hoo. Let's see if it gives us another one. Usually it'll give us a standard purple gold, right? That's standard. Why not give us another one? Base. Drippy Dan, Tommy 2. Can the last pack have a little magic in it? Or not? Junk Food John. Brainy Janie. It did not. It was a one-hit box with a banger. One-hit box with a banger. That's what I like from one-hit boxes. I think a red is the best. Maybe, I don't think I pulled a pad in a one-hitter, but I did pull a red once. Just never know. Let's go on to box number 2. Let's talk about this Nasty Nick real quick, though. Nasty Nick. I got this one. It's a glossy back. And they gave me a miscut grade. Just charged me $14. Do not hold her, it says right on there, for return shipping. So you can see it has that dreaded flare on the left. With Series 1, especially cards 1A and B, 4A and B, 13A and B, 27A and B, 29A and B, 35A and B. I feel like 23A and B. I think I nailed them all. They all have, not all, but a lot of them have that dreaded little flare where the card just goes, and then flares out just a little bit. This one's not that significant, but it does have the flare. Even though it's not miscut or trimmed or anything like that, they just graded it as miscut, and that's how it was returned. It's a glossy back, Nasty Nick. I thought I had a chance at an 8. To me, it looked like an 8. It's not perfect. It's centered nice. It's centered definitely. You could argue that's centered gem, pretty close to it. I've seen plenty of gems centered like that, but I thought I had a good chance at an 8. I was like, I'm gonna get an 8 on that. I knew it had that little flare, and the flare, sometimes the graders lose sleep over it, and sometimes they're like, oh, okay, we'll give it an 8. And in this case, they lost sleep over it, and they said, here's your card back, Scott. There you go, 14 bucks, and you can have your card back. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll probably have to send it somewhere else. So other companies will. It's a double asterisk on the back. So this is an extended variation Nasty Nick, which isn't that uncommon for Series 1 glossy backs. A lot of Series 1 glossies. It just depends on the box that you opened. It's not quite 50-50, but it's a lot easier to put together an extended variation set with glossy than it is with matte backs. All right, box number 2. We only have 41 hits left. 41. Unbelievable. Or if I went off my other math, that Randy was like, who urinated on my rug? I don't know. 22. Oh, I did? I even put it in the title. Oh, you know why? Because last time it said 22 boxes. I apologize. If I stop ripping at 22 hits, I'm guessing my life would end. I'm guessing there would be a lot of people coming my way. I would never do that to you guys. Just a typo. Just got home, and I was like, I gotta get my shit together. Let's go. Let's go. Let's cut some packs. I'll take one-hitters all day long if they're going to produce golds. Didn't Matt Dewey, that happened to you? Got a one-hitter and it produced a gold, I believe. That's, I'll take a one-hitter like that all day long. Maybe even a purple one-hitter. I don't know if I've done a purple. I'm sure trackers have stats on that too. I'm sure you do. All right, well, I was kind of thinking of topics to talk about today, because sometimes I just go off the cuff, and sometimes I think about topics. Sometimes I walk and chew gum, if you can believe that. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I do. But as you guys know, it was the Gold Christmas. You're right. I remember that. As you guys know, I announced this is my final break. And so I kind of wanted to go just do a quick trip down memory lane. Now, I'll never say for sure final. I never will. And I kind of created a little bit of a rumor that I sold out. I misspoke. I sold out of the inventory I was willing to sell. So just so you guys know, I did not give up and just walk away from Sapphire. That's not the case. So there's always a possibility. I'll leave that door open. There's always a possibility. Double Heather. So I don't want to say 100% with full certainty I won't be back. So I just want to make that clear. I have taken a hiatus before and I did come back. I don't know what's going to happen this time. I haven't even started the hiatus yet. I'm trying to answer and field questions. I haven't even started, but it is happening. It's a real thing. It's called breaker fatigue. But so the topic I wanted to talk about was stuff that you already all know about me. And but the stuff, I'm getting closer to that older age where I start telling stories, the same story again. At least I can still recognize that. So when I recognize that I'm telling a similar story that I've already told to the majority of you, I will move through it pretty quick. I'm not gonna sit there and spew on that story so much. Oh, we got an orange, nice. I like the first 2 hits, and it's a cracked check, and I know who that is. I'm looking at 58. That's a Joe Marshall product. That is a Joe Marshall product. The card that keeps on giving. He's going reverse order though. He started kind of hot and heavy last week with this character. At least I think that's what he did. He's played it before, but I think for this week, and he hit a pad in Edge's break, and then he hit my break up, and he hit a red, and now backing it up with an orange. Except for his 58B, the pad was 58A. And the red was 58B, but it's still, the character spot is just popping. It's popping, it's hot. Congratulations, Joe, Slow Joe Marshall. Awesome. Let me get you the number in a minute, because I have my specs on. Why would I wear specs if I'm not gonna look for the number? And it is a 50 out of 25. It's a 2 out of 25. Congratulations, Joe Marshall, the 58 spot. So, we are back. No teals. Why did I say that? I need to say no base. So far we've had no base. Let's keep going. Nice card, Joe Marshall. Always, when I see that orange at first, I think it's a red. Always. Just for whatever reason, I see that little glare and I'm like, it's a red! But it's not. It's not a red. All right. Odd Todd. Zach Black. Oh, there it is. I opened my big fat mouth and boom! Tommy Tomb in the 36. Always finding hits with 36. And that goes to John the Mason. Congratulations, John. Thanks for joining the break. Appreciate you. Picking up 36. Thanks to all those that helped close out. Thanks to everyone that played. I always thank those that help close out. But remember, without the first spot selected, I think the first spot all the way through the 83 is part of the closeout. But you guys know what I mean by thanking people for the closeout. Playing spots that are a little bit less than desirable because it's maybe missing a few pads here or there. 58 and 99. But all the pinks are still available. There you go. Congratulations, John Mason. Let's keep ripping. We got 2 hits now. Well, that'd be 3. Why can't I show the names? Show the names, Scott. Harry Carey, Booze and Bruce. Last pack. Can we find a 3-banger? Is it possible? I cut it. Chili Millie. Disgusting Justin. There we go. That's it. 22 hits and we're done. We're out of here. All right. Next box magic. Always on to the next box magic. Okay, so you guys already know. The reason why I wanted to just do a quick recap is because it fills some time and it gives me something to talk about, and I like to talk. So my topic today is just Calvert cards and the history of it, and a quick recap of that because I know we have some new folks that know me from GPK Live that came over here to join, and my little podcast over there that I do every time is really short. It's definitely not an hour and a half long. It's definitely they don't get tired of me yet because they get a short dose of me. You know, they only get like 5-10 minutes. Other than on Lovable Loser Friday, then they get the full meal deal. But by the end of that one, I'm exhausted. Lovable Loser Friday is exhausting. And last week was heartbreaking for me. Oh, four Chrome 1 fatties and 2 Chrome 3 hobbies. Am I ever going to get into the history of Calvert cards? Well, eventually. I just got to talk my way back into it again because I get distracted. Squirrel! And I'm back. I'm back talking about the history of Calvert cards. So, just like majority of you, I'm a kid born in the 70s. Well, I'm not a kid anymore, but I was born in the 70s, and I grew up loving Garbage Pail Kids. I was first introduced to a similar product called Wacky Packages by my brother. I have an older brother, and he used to stick them all over the wall, all over anything that was important to me. He was nice enough to stick them everywhere. He would even stick them in my hair just so he could see them get ripped out. So he thought that was fun. Nice having older brothers. But anyway, Wacky Packages was my first introduction to Garbage Pail Kids. And we got a green. We got a green alert. And the green goes to, oh, there he is, 72. Michael Dice said, I am the breaker that's going to hit 72. Based on statistics, I was the most likely one. And he was correct. 72, Michael Dice picking up the green. Congratulations, Michael. There you go. He is one of our trackers. He plays my breaks though. He tracks afterwards. All the trackers, they track post break. They on mine anyway. That way, and I always forget to read numbers, and Michael's always kind enough to say, Scott, you forgot these 7. Just 7 this time, Mike? Yeah, just 7. Okay, I tried. So I get so many hits, I forget to read the numbers on the back. But I'm trying today. I got to be a pro. 35 out of 50. 35 out of 50. Michael Dice finding the hit on a spot that he was sure I was going to pull. Very nice. Rapping Ruth. I didn't pull it last week, but he hung around. He knows. He's like, I know it's coming. He was right. And we might not be done. We're early. We're still early bird. Off to a good start on 72. Hannah. Banana. Disgusting Justin. Base. Okay, so back. 80s. So then the 80s came around, Wacky Packages. I got introduced to those. and I thought they were really cool. For those of you that aren't familiar with Wacky Packages, check them out. They're the pre-Garbage Pail Kids, and they are a lot of fun, especially for a brain that kind of thinks the way our brains think, that enjoy these names and enjoyed the fun we had with these in the 80s. So, and some people later, I know there's newer generations of Garbage Pail Kid fans, because some people didn't become fans until 2003, 2007, when All New series came out. All New series came out, and that's a new grouping of Garbage Pail Kid fans. But for the most part, I kind of tend to think we're all from the original gangsters of Garbage Pail Kids. So then the 80s came out, 85. They came out with Series 1 and 2. I did not get my hands on Series 2 until my grandfather gave me one pack after they had already passed. And he said, somebody at the store gave me this. They said, give it to your grandson. And I was like, oh. I opened that up and I said, what are these? And what is this piece of gum in here? And I was hooked. Hook, line, and stinker. I can even remember some of the cards in there. I want to say it was a Bad Breath Seth, Russell Muscle, and a couple of the other ones where I was like, what are these? This is my wheelhouse. Yes, yes, and yes. And then Series 3 came out, and I was a buyer. I was all my little soda money, whatever money I had, whatever I could beg, borrow, and steal, I was buying. Garbage Pail Kids, Cranky Frankie, Unstitched Mitch, buying Series 3 boxes and ripping. Virus Iris, Geeky Gary. There we go. Got my wrappers over there. Let's keep going. So, I went all the way to Series Hot and Bothered, all the way through Series 10 probably. Series 10, I started petering out. Got a little older, started getting into sports a little bit, and I started petering out a little bit, but I still would buy them from time to time. I don't think I bought any Series 15. I think by then I was kind of like, yeah, I see them there, but I think I'm done. And so I checked out. I wish I'd have bought more Series 15. But then again, I didn't treat them that well. That was back when you put rubber bands on cards and you just didn't treat things really nice. You definitely weren't getting PSA 10s out of that stuff. So then what happened? I put all my stuff in a box and I put it away. My mom and dad, one year after I moved away from home, they brought all my stuff and they said, here's all your shit, Scott. Nintendo Powers, all of your Mad magazines, all of your Garbage Pail Kids, all of your just anything, any of the junk that you collected, a lot of Star Wars stuff. Here's all your Star Wars figures from 78, 80, 81, 83, Return of the Jedi, all that stuff, all the collectibles. I was like, oh, cool, thanks. What am I going to do with it? And keep in mind, this was back when none of that stuff was really worth anything. Even 20 years later, it just was junk. Just wasn't worth much. And so I kind of put it away. And then about 14 years ago, I got it out and I figured out eBay. Started doing eBay stuff. I was like, holy shit. I had a bunch of Nintendo Powers, every collection of Nintendo Power from the first one. You guys remember sending off for the little Nintendo membership stuff. I had the very first book magazine, which is that little tiny thin piece of paper, all the way when they made the pretty cool magazines that just gave you hints on how to cheat codes and how to play games and what was coming out and all that stuff. I put all those in the recycle bin, and I was like, it's just junk. Threw them in the recycle bin. And while they were sitting in the recycle bin, it dawned on me, I'm like, what if they're not junk? What if they're worth something? And I put up a little auction on eBay. I dug them out of the recycle bin, put up an auction on eBay, and lo and behold, they sold for about $250. And somebody in Australia bought them. It wasn't Felix. It was somebody else in Australia. They bought them. And we got a teal. We have a teal coming out, and the teal goes to Rob Slob. That would be a JJ, Jeremy, Jack pulls in the teal. Rob Slob, hard card to pull a hit from. We still pulled a teal. Congratulations, JJ. Found yourself a little teal, and it's a 72 out of 99. 72 out of 99 going to JJ. Number 52. So yeah, I just started figuring out eBay. eBay was, when you first got started, even now, when you first get started, it's a learning curve. You're like, how does this work? Feedback, shipping. I actually got to be professional. I can't just throw it in a box and put some Kleenex in there and say, good luck, hope it gets to you. So it took me a little bit, but I figured out eBay, started I had a little fun with it. I was like, holy shit, I bought some stuff with everything that I sold. And I was like, that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. I liked eBay. But I ran out of stuff. What did we get? We get another orange. Congrats, bottom bob, and it is. Oh, we got an Edge party. Welcome to the Edge. You got yourself a 76B in the orange. Poor Lauren. We got a gold and 2 oranges so far, and we're still early on. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, I kind of taught myself how to use eBay, taught myself the whole shipping stuff, post office, all that junk. Lot of learning curve along the way. Then I was out of stuff to sell. I kept a few things, but I was kind of out of stuff to sell. I was like, that was fun, but what do I do now with my eBay store? So I kind of put it away. And every once in a while I have something, I go, well, I'll just put it on eBay. I'll just put it on eBay. And then next thing I know, I'm like, I think it was 20th anniversary of Garbage Pail Kids, something like that. I bought some Series 1 packs on eBay, opened them, chewed the gum, got sick, probably because I was intoxicated, but I don't know. There's no proof. There's no truth that was the issue. Maybe the old gum doesn't mix good with alcohol. I'm not totally sure. I don't recommend it. Maybe just chew it by itself. It just dissolves in your mouth. But yeah, it kind of got me back. It got me the itch again. And next thing you know, I'm buying Series 1 packs and open them and selling them. And it just started taking off. And I was like, am I turning into a card guy? What's going on here? So I started just looking all over the place on Craigslist. Facebook wasn't around, and if it was, I wasn't a member. But this is back in like 2010, 2011, 2012. I was just buying on eBay, putting sets together, finding diamonds in the rough. One of my better stories was going to a mechanic shop off of Craigslist. I went down to Salem, Oregon, and this guy said, I have a mint Series 1 through 15, had it on Craigslist. I want $500 for it. And this is after I figured out how to grade cards. And I got a hold of the guy and I was like, in your mechanic shop? And he's like, yeah, it's just been sitting in here. Like, I went and checked it out. I shit you not. It had mint cards throughout. It was insane how nice these were, how bright white they were, how complete it was. And it was more than 1 through 15. It also had all new series stuff in there. The Series 2 were mint matte backs. And I was such an idiot, I didn't grade them. I sold them to Mike Shimko. Mike Shimko graded them, and he got 10s on a bunch of Series 2 matte backs. I sold the set, just the set alone, to him for $600 for the Series 2 set. Back then, that was a lot of coin. He bought it, and he graded, I think he graded 14 or 15 of them, and he got gems back on them. And he told me about them. I'm like, ooh, that's, the gems are hard to come by with Series 2 matte. So, yeah, just weird stories like that where you just would find stuff when you dug hard enough. And there weren't a lot of people like me at the time digging. It wasn't a common thing to be digging around for that stuff. It just wasn't. Today, that's why I went to the new product for that reason, is because it just became so diluted with, it's just hard to find. It's just impossible to find stuff. You still can. I have a few, but it's just, and plus grading and everything else. But, so anyway, back then, I was just going knee deep into cards, and I met a gentleman named Jeff Pellegrino through eBay, and we started talking a little bit, and that guy had, at the time, the largest, the biggest, just anything and everything you ever wanted, and he kind of held my hand through the process, taught me a lot of stuff, discussing Justin. Harry Carey in the teal. We got ourselves another teal, and it's 56. Who does 56 work for? It works for Nathan McFarland. Congratulations. You got yourself a teal. You got yourself a little teal. And the number is 91 out of 99. 91 out of 99. So far, Michael Dice, I'm doing good. Oh, shit. You're already saying I wasn't. You're right. I thought I read that one. 11 out of 25. Michael, did I miss any other ones? Did I miss any other ones? That way you get them on the front end instead of the back end. Let me know. Okay, got you, Lauren. Good thing I looked down. Oh yeah, I had plenty of Ghostbuster stuff. I even had, you guys probably remember those stickers, just the basic stickers, the scratch and sniff stuff. all that stuff. I kind of glossed over those. That was a big part of me around 82, probably 82, 83. I was into that stuff. Actually, up until recently, I had sheets of that stuff unstuck. That's weird that I kept that from being 8, 9 years old, not sticking that stuff. I have not. Brian Redland, Vacation. I have not. Is there something new that came out? Oh, another gold, and it looks like is that a 1? A 1 out of 15. Yes. I love that. Oh, and PJ going out in style. Finally, the 39 produces a beauty. PJ, a 1 out of 15. You're the first person to own that one. You're the first and only. 39A 1 out of 15. Michael Dice, it's a 1. We've got a 1. Not a 1 of 1, but a 1 of 15. And it's a beauty, centered like a gem. Holy cow. Very nice, PJ. Staying on that 39 spot, and it finally produces. Finally, I know we've hit some greens and teals, but that would be production level right there is up. Production level's up. Graffiti Petey. Brutal Bridget. I like that. Anytime I pull open a card, even if it's a teal, I see that 1. Gets me excited. You guys watch out. All right, so where was I? Just collecting and putting stuff together, selling. I would sell sets, Series 1 sets. I was known as the glossy guy back then. I would put raw glossy sets together that had 9s and 10s in them, raw, and I would sell them like an idiot. And I was the first guy to demand about, we got a green in there too, Busted Billy and a Guillotina and the green. Oh, Rasta, Randy. You got yourself another green. That is your 49th green, Randy. You almost completed the green set. You got it. You are almost there on the green. And that's just for my breaks. There you go. Congratulations, Randy. You got yourself a 12 out of 50. There we go. 2 golds, couple oranges, couple greens. Let's keep ripping. Yeah, so I used to sell, and I got a whole plenty of mat sets. Same scenarios, really 9s and 10s. I sold a set on eBay that I got for about $225 that I swear to you. And why do I know so much about grading? Because I've graded a ton, but I swear to you, I advertised it as you won't get anything less than a 9 or a 10. I all but guarantee it. And it was a sick Series 1 mat set. Like an idiot. I think I sold it $720, which at the time, remember, that was a shit ton of money, but today that set graded 70,000, probably 9s and 10s, mostly 10s, pretty dang close to it anyway. Especially if certain characters hit the 10 mark, especially. I have graded a gem, glossy gem, every one of them. I have graded every card, every character. I did 2. I had the first 2 Nasty Nick glossies, population 1 and 2, but remember. Early on in grading, they didn't label them as glossy, so who knows? I'm guessing I wasn't the first, but as far as the glossy recognition, I was. I had one submission that I submit because I transitioned quick there. I finally realized I could grade cards. So I got into grading cards, and I had a 41 out of 88 card set came back gem on a glossy set. And that's when I knew, okay, Scott, your eyes are decent. You know what you're doing. Stop selling sets that have 9s and 10s in them. You're an idiot. So I did, and graded everything I got, graded. And I put together a glossy set. I don't think I ever put together a full mat set, but pretty dang close. Met my neighbor that way, guy that lives like 4 houses away from me. He met me through eBay where I was selling PSA cards. Did I not say the back of that, Michael? Did I miss again? Yep, you didn't say I missed. So, yes, PJ, I definitely think Nito on that bad boy. That definitely deserves a Nito. Nito. Not a Nico Speedo, but a Nito. Here we go. Started getting into grading, selling slabs, selling wax boxes, just anything and everything at the time. And that kind of led into 2013 and 14, where I started doing bigger bulk, and I just started expanding a little bit. Started getting into just other genres. I got into the foreign stuff. I started putting together sets of all of it. At one point, I had a complete. I did it for Michael McDonald's, where I met him. He was in charge of GPK Marketplace. I met him through eBay, and we started chatting. And I put together for him a complete Series 1 all the way through Flashback. This is before 30th came out and Chrome 1. All the way through. And that was pretty insane. He made me Cowboy Calvert. He made me my own Garbage Pail Kid and framed it and sent it to me. And that's where this mat idea came from. He actually had that made for me. That was pretty nice of him. Pretty cool. So I'm Cowboy Calvert. We got a teal, 33 Michael Dice, 33 out of 99 in the teal, and it goes to, Janet Planet sighting. I believe that is Mr. Eric Pedley. Come on down. You found yourself a teal, nicely centered Janet Planet. You didn't ask me to do this, Mr. Pedley, but you did. He could use. Eric asked me if I had a few loose cards, and the people sitting on the cards that he needs. Let me just go through it real quick, and it'd probably fill his list. And he's sitting on spot 9 and 63, and so I'm just trying to help him out. If you three are okay with it, I would swap your cards with his. That way you get. But let me look, Eric Pedley. I'm just looking at the message just to make sure. He needs 8 46As. That's Buddy Myers. 5 82A and Bs. That's John Camacho. And 1 83B. That is Norma. Eric, if you're okay with that and you guys are okay with the trade, I would just swap those cards for you guys. That way that's taken care of. So if everybody gives me the thumbs up on that, hit me in the DM on that if you guys are cool with it. And I'll get you taken care of, because once I ship this stuff out, that's it. That's it. 63B. And last, just a quick talk about last week's break. I knew I was going to break sooner once I announced it. And I was like, well, Wednesday, I'm just going to package everything up and get all the Sapphire out of here. It's all going. Ooh, we got a green 10 out of 50. Michael Dice 10. 10. And who does it work for? It works for, that would be Adam K. Congratulations. And I actually met Adam back in eBay and stuff. We've done some business together. I didn't get onto Facebook till a couple years ago. And so a lot of the people that I knew through eBay, I met up again through Facebook again. So it's been kind of cool. Circling all the way back around. 10 out of 50. So then the journey took me to a hiatus. Except for sometimes when I take hiatuses, I take a long time off. I took a long time off. I took off from 2015 to, I did Chrome 1. I skipped over Chrome 1. I skipped Chrome 2, and then the hiatus came 2014 through about 2018. I dabbled a little bit, but not much. I wasn't real active. I kind of gave up on it. The market went really soft on Garbage Pail Kids. It just, I don't know. The excitement just kind of petered out. And there definitely was not the following that there is now. So that's why I know now the Garbage Pail Kid following is massive compared to 2014, 15, 16, 17. It just wasn't sustainable, and it just kind of petered out. And that's probably why Topps didn't make that much of 90s collectors around that time, because that's when things were slowing down a little bit. Then all of a sudden they saw the writing on the wall around, I'd say Battle of the Bands. They started sniffing, and then they really started sniffing with Late to School. They're like, let's crank. Here we go. And they Late to School came out, and they cranked that one up, and production levels went up, and it definitely went up for Chrome 3. Sapphire. They mixed that in the middle of it, so they were really cranking, and on top of it, 35th. So they just had the print machines rolling. And then, of course, Food Fight was a heavily produced release where they decided, let's just crank. And then all of a sudden, the crank stopped. Just hit the brakes. Even their on-demand sets just hit the brakes. So that was pretty crazy. But so where was I at? Around 2018, 19, I started dipping my toe back into the water again. And I thought I was going to do it the old school way, back into the 80s stuff, wax packs, grading cards, all that fun stuff. I was doing it all again. Just basically a redo of what I did 3 or 4 years earlier. Just grading stuff, getting tins, just showing up, kicking ass, taking names, just having fun. And I was like, okay, it's back on again. Let's go. And I got to a point where I had about 200 BBCE wrapped boxes. All wrapped, all with posters. I was really big on making sure the The posters were in there, making sure the boxes were all nice and clean, just having some really nice stuff. And then I dumped it all right before COVID hit, which wasn't great timing. It just wasn't. But I had a ton of it, and that was my inventory at the time. Didn't have a lot of this older stuff. I started getting into the newer stuff when Jeff said, you know, you're running out of bullets, Scott. You're running out. A lot of this stuff has already been scooped up. There's only so much atom bombs from 1985 out there. You can only hunt so long. You're gonna spend all your time hunting and producing nothing. So I started listening to him a little bit. Definitely during that journey, Mark Allen kind of popped into my life as well, and him and I started talking because he's a big 80s guy, and we got a Joltin' Joe. Well, it's not a Joltin' Joe, but Joe Schmidt. I call him Joltin' Joe. Look at that. You got a Muggin' Megan in the orange. We're kicking some orange today. Kicking some orange and gold. Wait a minute. Last break, I couldn't get gold. I could get orange, though, but I could get purple. Got one red, but we couldn't get gold. Got a couple. We have 2 golds, right, or just 1? I thought we had 2. I can't remember. It's been so long. We had 2. I forgot. We had 2. There you go. Put those up. 2 golds so far. Couldn't get one last break. Uzi Susie, Chris Hiss. But yes, Mark Allen is a genius on 80 stuff. Knows his stuff well. Helped me out a lot. We met through eBay before Facebook. He was part of the recruit for me to get on Facebook. He's like, Scott, you need to get over here. A lot of people will like the stuff you have. A lot of people will like you. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not a social media guy. I don't like drama. I just don't. It's not my bag. Some people love it. Some people live for it. I won't watch reality shows. I won't listen to drama. I just won't watch it. I could care less about drama. If you want to share it with me, I'll put my headphones in. Shrunken Ed, Geeky Gary. Just don't care. So that's why I stayed away. Oh, shit. Again. Michael Dice is like, Scott, it's a good thing you're retiring. 11 out of 25. He just can't handle it. Scott, tell us the numbers. There we go. I got you. 11 out of 25. So anyway, yes, back to Mark Allen and his page. He has an 80s page on Facebook. That's all they'll do. You can only post on their 80s stuff. They only talk 80s stuff. It's all about 80s, and I mean 80s Garbage Pail Kids. It's all 80s Garbage Pail Kids. And he has a page specifically for that. If you're not a member of it, I'd suggest you join if you're into the 80s stuff. Which, how could you not be if you like Garbage Pail Kids? This is 80s stuff. We're looking at 80s stuff. And we got a Damaged Don 40B. Who does 40B work for? It works for Clayton. First time ever playing my brakes. Made me that cool little binder. Thank you so much, with a Potty Scotty on it. And you get rewarded with a hit. It's a teal. Damaged Don. Michael Dice, I'm going to get you the number. And it is a 61 out of 99. 61 out of 99. There we go. And I also noticed, Michael Dice, I also noticed you're tracking me. I can't remember the last time I've had a tracker. It's Wednesday though. Maybe that was the key. I needed to be on Wednesdays. Holy cow. I need to look down there once in a while. I love seeing the tracks come up. Box 5. Cool. I love it. Yes. Michael Dice, I got you the parallel number. We're good. Let's keep ripping. Mad Donna, Rappin' Ruth. But yes, back to the 80s stuff. That's all they talk over there. Mark has tons of inventory. Has some badass inventory too. I know he's got some badass slabs. And he's got some Atom Bomb. Guys, remember that trick? If I flip it over, it's always Atom Bomb. That's a trip down memory lane, isn't it? Scott, you're an idiot. Atom Bomb. There you go. Let's keep ripping. What else is under the hood? We got ourselves an Upchuck, Live Mic, Damaged Don, and a Sickie Vicky. So yeah, if you want to get into the 80s stuff, you want to learn more about it, Mark's your guy. He sells some stuff. He lets you put stuff on his page, but it can only be stuff from the 80s. And a lot of people there know what they're talking about on that page. Jump on over there, take a peek. Mark Allen's his name. Good dude. So then let's fast forward. Where are we at now? So I started getting into new stuff, and I got I got access to SP Images, which is a wholesale company right before they started shutting that down. Because as you guys know, the hobby in general, just hobby in general, not Garbage Pail Kids, but just, let's just say hobby of cards, non-sport cards, sport cards, hit steroids, Mach 9 with COVID. Everybody's sitting around bored out of their mind, and all of a sudden, all of us dudes in our 40s and 50s were like, I miss this stuff. Let's go back. And we went back in time, and we're still going back in time because it's fun. I enjoy it. It's a blast. I'll keep doing this stuff, all kinds of different stuff. I'm definitely doing different things now than I ever thought I would as far as breaks and raffles. That was never in my wheelhouse, but I love this shit. So I got an account with SP Images, and I started doing pre-orders and getting accounts, and then I got hooked up with a distributor with Tops, and I started getting access to pre-orders through them. And then if you're a bulk buyer, there's other companies that you can reach out to and buy in bulk. Most of them require some amount of money down. Some of them require all the money down for stuff. And so I started doing pre-order stuff. Really hot and heavy with Food Fight. That was probably my biggest. And we got that looks like a green. And it is a 20 out of 50. Who wants a green? Who wants it? Who wants it? They already know who got it. Boom. 19A. Corroded Carl. James Tyrus. Congratulations. You take home a corroded man, Mr. Corroded Carl. So yeah, I started doing pre-orders, and that all kind of started happening in real time on Facebook. My business kind of evolved to a different direction on Facebook. I started selling BBCE stuff, GPK Marketplace. The funny thing is we live in a little bit of a bubble, 20 out of 15. Since we're members, which there's not a lot of us, but since we're members of Garbage Pail Kid Live or Caleb's page on the waffles or Steve's, Caleb's page on the break page, the page that I'm a moderator with, GPK Live, we kind of live in a bubble because we think everybody knows what we're doing over here. Everybody knows everything that's going on over here because that's the notifications we get. That's the pool we swim in, so we always think that. But then you look at the members that are on GPK Marketplace, and you see it's about 12,000 strong. And then you look at the breaks and Deal or No Deal and all the other pages, and you look and you're like, okay, 900, 1,000. That's only a sliver of the Facebook community that's in this, and they have no clue what we're doing over here because I had no clue what you cats were doing over here. I really didn't. Somebody said, why don't you check this out? Why don't you check that out? And I came over and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Breaks? Somebody's breaking Garbage Pail Kids? What? We got a 99, a 61 out of 99. Just totally new to me. And I was knee deep in Garbage Pail Kids at the time. And we got another Edgerly showing. Edge is rearing up again. He got himself an orange and now a teal. Bunny. And that is, I think I already read it, but a 61 out of 99. Congratulations, the Edge. So yeah, it was kind of a slow drip learning curve for me. I just kind of was like, what is going on? People are breaking. I thought it was kind of a joke, and I'm like, really? People break? And this is probably a couple months into it. So I started watching this stuff going, man, how does this involve me? How can I play this game? What is it? How do I do this? And so I started running raffles. My first raffle, I ran on my own, and you're not supposed to do that. On GPK Live, I just went and said, I can do this. Put my Facebook page on live and went and did it. And I butchered the shit out of my raffle. Oh, it was awful. My very first raffle was horrendous. Didn't know what I was doing. I was nervous, couldn't talk, and I was just a bumbling idiot. Oh, another orange, and it's a 23 out of 25. 23, and it's we have ourselves a Seagull showing. Bridget, 32A in the orange. Congratulations. The Regal Beagle brings it home. There you go. Let me get you the number on the back. I think I did. Boy, those are tight. What'd you get? Anything? And that was a 23 out of 25. Congratulations, Mr. Seagull. Another orange. Yes, my good friend Larry would say, orange, you glad? You played that one. All right. Slimy Sam. Charred Chad. I was watching them a little bit, just kind of poking around, watching that stuff. And I didn't really think much of it. I just thought they would go away. I just thought, oh, brakes aren't going to be here very long. That we knew. We didn't really know the truth about Sapphire. We just didn't know. We all thought, for the most part, it's just super limited. It's not going to be around much longer. And here we are, still ripping. But I got to meet some people in the GPK Live. I started running some more raffles, and then all of a sudden that page just took off for me. The page was kind of dead. When I jumped on GPK Live, it was you'd put up a board or a wheel or a waffle, and just so people know, they're called raffles, but it's code, waffles code for raffle. That's all. There's nothing else magic, because everyone's like, what the hell's a waffle? What is a waffle? No, it's not a Lego. It's just a raffle. But some people call them wheels. Some people call them boards, whatever. The object is to pick a number, spin the random, and then whatever number you land on, if it lands on you, you win the prize. Sometimes you have first, second, and third places. Sometimes you just have first. But anyway, the page was all but dead. It was just sitting there. You put a board up. It would take like a week to close. And it was just a slow drip. And I thought, man, this seems like it wasn't my idea. This is, GPK Live was not my idea. That was Mikey Freeze and Eric Bond were the masterminds behind GPK Live. I think it's a brilliant idea, but it just kind of was left for dead. Just kind of sitting there. It was getting some use. I don't want to go overboard with that statement, but it was seriously, you put up a pretty popular board, and it could be 4 days, 5 days before it would close. And then you would get a hold of Paul Scarborough, who lives in England, and you'd say, hey, Paul, I'm not an authorized runner. Can you run this board for me? And he wouldn't respond because he's asleep, because he's in England. And then he'd wake up and go, hey, chap, what do you think about me running your board now? And I'm like, sure, chap, but it's 7 in the morning. Can we do it another time? Like after I pull another gold Cyclops. Hey, John Him says, Scott, I'm going to play that spot one more time. One more time, because it's your last break. I'm going to play it one more time. And look at that. Nobody wanted 44. Everybody's like, nope, I don't want 44. It's not a good character. I don't like it. He'll never get gold. 2 out of 15 works for John Him. Lee, congratulations. Congratulations, a Cyclops. So GPK Live, 2 out of 15. So I don't want to pat myself on the back or give myself strokes, but I will anyway. I brought some life to that page. They hadn't seen something like me come along in a while. And I came in with some high energy, and I'm like, this could be fun. Are people not seeing how fun this could be? Let's do it. I got product. Let's roll. Oh, how did I get product? Because I said I didn't have a lot of it. I found a card store on the East Coast that was absolutely loaded with product. Just absolutely. But they were looking for a big boy deal. This is 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, something like that. They wanted to move a ton of it. And I said, let's do a laundry list of what you got. And it was cases and cases and cases of collectors, blasters, hobby boxes from Chrome 2, and we got a 75 out of 99. 75 out of 99. Dizzy Dave. That works for Felix. Felix takes home the Dizzy Dave. Works for him. Let me get you the number, Michael. Let me get you the number. Even. How did we break even? I thought I was -1. I like it. Now you're talking my music. I like it. I must have had a 3-hitter and didn't know it. I just got everything. And I forgot I was going to get you the number. 75 out of 99. I already said it. I'm nervous now that I'm going to miss a number. Michael's watching. I don't want to miss. Blasted Billy up top. So 30th hobbies. Cases of hobbies. I did get a couple cases of We Hate the 80s collectors. No cases of hobbies though. Some of it was really hard. I did get a couple cases of American as Apple Pie hobbies. I mean, just stuff that you just can't find. It's just in that kind of bulk. I was like, what did I discover. Yes, I will take it all. I'll take everything, anything and everything. And that's why you see all this stuff that you don't see anywhere else just pop up, because I got lucky. I had a few dollars and I wanted to take the plunge and go get it, because I was always hunting that stuff. Actually, I left a little part out of the story. Keith Hutchinson. That's right. That's what I forgot. He was looking for a Series 1 box. A nice Series 1 box with, what was his requirements? Oh, a poster that was BBC wrapped. Now, this was before everybody thought everything inside was G.I. Joe cards. But I'll say this again. I don't trust anybody else as much as I trust Steve Hart with my authentication. That dude is thorough. I've wrapped a lot with him. I've opened a lot of stuff that he has wrapped. He's human. He's gonna make mistakes. I mean, come on. That was a 3.2 million or 2.3 or whatever, 2 point something million mistake. Sure, I'll give him that much. That was, but they've changed their policy with how they do cases now, which I can appreciate. They are now gonna open cases, and then they got their little reseal tape. All right, nobody wants to use the reseal, but that's what they're doing. They're opening it up, they're inspecting the contents, and they're gonna say, this package was opened and authenticated, and it is that for you? This package has been opened, authenticated, all the contents inside. Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Just have Bezos come in. If he's out there still?
No, it was FedEx. It's not from Jeff.
Oh, well, at least that sucker can do for all I pay him is to put the shit away. Bezos just runs into his little Amazon truck and he leaves. Dirtbag. Anyway, oh, yes. So what really got me started on that stuff about a couple years ago, we said, because we didn't want to ship it. It was, he was nervous, I was nervous. It was a big boy deal. And he drove across the country and I flew to Salt Lake City. We met there. He drove throughout the day and into the night, or throughout the night into the day. I don't know, one of the two. And we met at a hotel in Salt Lake City, and we did arguably one of the biggest GPK drug deals in the history of GPK. Here's your Series 1 box. Now give me the loot. And he gave me all kinds of good stuff. They were about equal in value at the time. Series 1 boxes haven't moved up that much, but the stuff that he gave me has. 30th collectors, AAP collectors, stuff like that. Just really good bomb shit that you just don't see very often. And that was the trade. Because I really, for whatever reason, I just shifted gears. I was like, it's time for me to get into new stuff. I want to learn about it. I want to study it. I want to know what's good in here. What's the badass stuff? And what I learned was sealed product was the badass stuff. Sealed product is what you wanted. So I bought out this shop that was trying to dump a shit pile of this stuff, and that's what I stocked my store with. And that's what you see that I run on GPK Live, and I'm running out. Why am I running out? Because it's about 2 years later, and I don't have any new release stuff. So everybody's like, hey, do you have more of the Horrible Collectors? Hey, do you have 2014 Series 1? And hey, do you have a Kenny Kennel in the green? And I said, yes. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? And now I look up in my collection and people are asking me, hey, do you have this? And I'm like, no. What happened to it all? Where did it all go? Scott, slow down on your boards. The stuff is awesome though. That's the kind of stuff that you can find over on GPK Live, and that's what I run over there. 2013 Chrome 1 Hobbies, retail boxes, Chrome 2 blasters, 44 out of 50, and you got a Kenny Kennel in the green. What other fun stuff? All the blasters that you can think of all through the series. Janet Planet. Other than AAP, I'm out of those. That's one product that I just can't find. AAP blasters, I am out. Well, there's a lot of products I can't find. What am I saying? I can't find, what's some other stuff? 80 stuff I can't find. I gotta clean that up. That should not happen. We had a couple crash and burn. So yeah, 80s hobbies and collectors. That's a tough one for me to find right now. I just love having variation on GPK Live. I think that's what makes it go. People don't see that stuff anywhere else. And you get a chance to get in on it cheap. You get a chance to get in on it, well, maybe not a cheap spot. Depends on how expensive the box is. But you get a chance to get in on a lot cheaper than just buying it outright. And some people like that chip in a chair, and they hit every once in a while. So get over there if you want to play that stuff. I always take special requests. That's where I'm going to be, though, if you guys are ever looking for me. I'm going to be over on GPK Live just running boards. That's my plans for the next at least month, is to be over there running stuff. I'll still be a member of the Brakes page, and I do appreciate my time on GPK Brakes. It's been fun. Bye-bye, Bobby. We got a 59B. We got an Angelo sighting. We have an Angelo sighting. So, but I don't think I'm going to have anything I'm going to put up there anytime soon, because all the little, I do these little break / waffles where you like the, I'm going to do that one on YouTube once I break it. Bye-bye, Bobby, on the Chrome. 79 out of 99. There's still we're about to name the fourth winner of a box. We have 3 winners so far. Brian Redland, Brian Siegel, and Juicy Jessica. The 4th winner should be selected, if not tonight, then tomorrow for that one. Let's see. I'm piling up the wrappers. Why am I doing that? Marty Mouthful. No gold. Where's the gold numbers? Where's the gold finger? Well, let's keep going. So, yeah, where am I at? So, the new product. That's why I have a good flow of that new product. I didn't keep... People think that I kept stuff from way back from 2013, 14, 15. I didn't. I like everyone else, I dumped Chrome. I was like, Chrome is junk. What am I doing? It's not worth anything. It's 6 months later and it's worthless. They were giving away Chrome about 6 months into it. I mean, you could pick up hobby boxes for nothing. And that's when I just was like, you know what? Don't live so much in the now on this product. You got to think a little bit down the road. You got to think a little bit more long-term, because you could get hobby boxes maybe year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years after Chrome came out. And then all of a sudden it became the cat's meow again. And now you can't find anything for under $700 usually. Let's do another box. Did I miss any? Michael, we're even on hits. Did I 2 times 1 hitters and 2 times 3? Oh, cool. Okay. I like it. I like it. That means 2 missing hit forms. 2 missing hit forms. I'm going to send them in. Matt Dewey, and then I'm going to have you call again. Call out the dogs. Where are our missing hits? Get in here. Are we really going to get 1 through 83? Or are they just lying? I don't know if I believe it or not. We can't even get Chrome 4. How can we get 1 through 83 on the pinks? But maybe we do. Maybe they print them a different color. Maybe it's going to be an off pink. You even think the pink colors are going to match? Who knows? Tune in 6 months. No forms. The deadline passed. Oh, bother. What do you mean no forms? What do you mean no forms? They took them off their website. They don't do missing hits anymore. I'll just submit my missing hit forms to Fanatics, and I'll say, hey, Fanatics, you don't know who I am, but here's some missing hit forms. I don't care if it's a year past the deadline. Give me something. Give me a signed basketball from Kevin Durant. I don't care. Send me something. Oh, missing hit forms. The death of you. Send them all in, do all the legwork, and then get nothing back. They won't take those. Oh, yeah. Well, I know they told me a year. But you know what? I'm going to tell them we're still ripping Sapphire. It can't be a year. It's a leap year. Don't count this year. Here we go. So, let's talk a little about braking. So then we get into braking. How did I get into braking? Most of you know by now. I'm going to talk about Edgerly. Edgerly, I kind of knew Edgerly just as an acquaintance. I got to know him because we traded some of those on-demand sets. You know how you get the Valentine's set and some of those other sets. What were they? The Halloween set and that other set that they came out with. The first one was really badass, by the way. It was loaded. The first on-demand set for right around 30th anniversary was loaded with 6 sketches. Sick. It was all Series 1 characters. It was badass. I pulled a bunch of badass sketches out of that. But Edgerly was always trading that stuff. So I traded with him. He bought a few things from me. And
What's for dinner?
it's beans and disease, Finn. It's beans and disease.
Burrito done, Mom?
Doug Plug.
Make burrito for me.
43B. Kyle Drake comes into play. He said, today's the day for the red. Instead, it's a teal. Senile Kyle. You pulled yourself a teal. Let me get you the number. On the back, we got a 41 out of 99. 41 out of 99. Okay, so I was kind of watching the breaks from afar. I didn't really watch any of the breaks. I just knew that Edgerly broke. And I said, man, I kind of want to get into these. I go, I have some money. Can you buy some boxes? Why don't we do something huge? Let's do something huge. And I go, are you game with that? I mean, like a huge break, something massive. I was kind of thinking 50. At the time, 50 was kind of a big break. And then I was like, no, let's do something bigger, like an idiot, like an absolute idiot. I told Edge, I said, you want to break 100 boxes? I said, you do all the work. I'll buy them. You do everything. You do absolutely everything. I'm just going to be a silent partner. I'm just going to be the one to pay for the boxes, and you do everything. And that was my trial by fire into breaks. Absolute trial by fire. That should have been enough right there for me to go, Scott, stay out of breaks. Don't do it. 100 boxes, are you kidding me? Holy smokes. We actually did. Well, I didn't. I think part of the reason why I still got into them afterwards was because I didn't have to sleeve. I didn't have to hound people for money. I didn't have to tag. Oh, those tags. I hate tags. I didn't even know what tags were. Oh, tags. They're the death of you. They're the death of me. Did you not get your tag? Did you not see your tag? What happened? I tagged you and you didn't pay. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, the tags must be working. It's Facebook. Facebook is broken. Hey, would you tag me? Can you tag me this way? Can you tag me that way? Because you can tag different ways. You can tag while you're posting. You can tag on the actual break. And then you can just keep tagging people until they're like, Scott, fine. I'll freaking pay you. Leave me alone. And it's just such a bizarre way of communicating with people. It's like Morse code. I need to get paid. Can you see the tag? So stupid. But that's what we do. We tag. We tag. But anyway, so I should have learned my lesson. I should have said no to breaks, because what happened? I started off with little 3-boxers, little randoms, little 5-box randoms. I was the random guy. I was kind of the, Scott's not really a breaker. What's he doing? He's running a little cute show running 3 boxes. Oh, now he's up to the 5. Look at this bozo. He's breaking 5 randoms. Nobody likes randoms. Well, then I found out a lot of people do, and then a lot of people don't, because the people that don't are the people that are really hell-bent on getting their pad, and if somebody lands on it and they get a pad, holy shnikes, the world is going to end. How could it happen? And on top of it, I did a random and pulled a pad. John Camacho got it. That was 70. That was a random in a 7 break. I did a 7-box random break that pulled a rainbow. My first rainbow, I believe, came from maybe I'm wrong. Now I'm making stuff up. Maybe that wasn't true. The rainbow's true. The random's true. But I don't know if that was my first rainbow or not. I can't remember. Michael Dice is like, Scott, nope, it was your second. Tracking here says 2. But I'm not totally sure. It was either my first or my second. But anyway, 7-box random break. We did pull a pad, all the colors, all the way through. It was a fun break, and luckily, it didn't hit anybody too hard. It wasn't a pad that people have been playing like for 9 months straight. So that was good news. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, let's do 10 boxers. Shit, let's do 20. I even did a 30 boxer, which was cool. I can rip. The easiest part of this job is just ripping these bad boys open, cutting them and ripping them, and being just as excited as you guys to show color. That is the best part of breaking. It is absolutely the best, the highlight. Like today I'm at work, I'm just thinking, I'm like, I get to rip 20, 21, 22, who knows how many boxes of Sapphire, and that's the highlight of my day, right now anyway, as I'm sitting there plugging away going, I can't wait to get my hands on this stuff. But the not so exciting part is after the break's over and you look at this huge pile of cards that need to be sleeved. Luckily, I have an 18-year-old that only complains every time I break, and he always knows when I go over 20 boxes, like, Dad, how many boxes did you do this time? And he hates that I do 20. He goes, I will only sleeve for you if you go back to doing 10. And I said, the people want 20. The people want 20, and they want more than 20. And he's like, how about you do 10 on Wednesday and 10 on whatever day, just not on Sundays. And I was like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Then that creates more work because you're gonna have different people in different spots. I gotta ship twice. I'm like, I don't know. That's not gonna flow for me. So I would always sneak in. Whenever you guys get extra boxes, like last week, we went over 6. Oh, 25, another orange, and it's a 1. Michael Dice, it's another 1. We are getting a lot of 1s. Here we go. Who does the orange work for? It works for, oh, nice. An upside down Brutal Brad. I've never got an upside down one before. That's cool. Here we go, Brutal Brad. And that, I believe, goes to Bradley Boone. Bradley Boone. He's a Brad, and he got his orange. Thank you, Brad, for hanging around, playing the last couple breaks. I appreciate you. Bradley and I used to do business back in the day. Him and I used to do some eBay stuff. I don't know if he remembers that or not, but we used to do some Series 1 stuff back in the day. 1 out of 25. He had an eBay store, and so did I. Let's see. So breaking. Oh, yeah. So my son, and tricking him and telling him I didn't do more than 20, and he always knows. He's like, Dad, I can tell. How can you tell? Well, because I've been sleeving an extra half hour. That's how I can tell. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we're going to keep going. And so luckily I don't have that one. But it's still, he makes me organize. So we got a teal. We got another teal. He sleeves them, and then I have to put them in not in sequential, but I have to do like blocks of 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then he'll put them in sequential order for me. That's our kind of deal. Boom, Rappin' Ruth, another hit with number 36. And 36 was a John Mason. Again, thanks, John, for picking up 36. You've been rewarded with a couple little guys. 36. Did I get you a number, Michael Dice? I didn't even look down. Did you say, what is it? That was 1 out of 25. Michael Dice says that was supposed to be my pad. I don't think you were playing my breaks, though, Michael, then. Maybe you were. I don't know that you were playing on that spot in my breaks. But then again, I was only doing random, so that'd probably explain why you weren't. But I had to start somewhere. You got to put your training wheels on somewhere. And randoms definitely gave me a chance to put my training wheels on, learn who all these cast of characters are that I was about to spend the next 6 months with, or something close to that. Graffiti Petey. And it is a cast of characters, by the way. I get to know you guys a little bit differently than how you guys know each other, because I get to see it from the business side of it. You guys get to see it from the break side of it. And some of you guys don't engage with each other, but a lot of you engage with me. So it is a cast of characters. It's a lot of fun. Dead Ted. How Phil? So what happened in breaks? Breaks. So yeah, just started, kept breaking. I was like, I think I left out the part where I did take a hiatus. I broke a little bit. Oh, I was doing pack breaks. John Mason, Brian Siegel, Brian Ayala, Caleb. It seemed like Ryan joined some. Dave, both Daves. The Daves with the different eBay names. Evade Dave or DB Beamer. Both Daves. They played some of those with me. Aaron. I know Aaron White would jump in some of those. Jason Hall. Those little pack breaks. We don't do those very often because these boxes have become so freaking expensive. But the pack breaks were fun for a little bit. That's another spot where I kind of cut my teeth on breaking one pack. So what would happen is you would pay per pack, and then we would randomize which pack you would get. Because there are a lot of theories that the first pack is never a hit. The third pack always is. The 7th pack might be. It has all this stuff that, all the myths we believe about Sapphire, about 99% of them aren't true. I've ripped enough boxes that majority of the myths just aren't true. Ooh, the ugly wrapping's gonna have a pad in it, or the best hits come out of those ugly boxes, or just all the little myths that come along with Sapphire. I would say majority of them just aren't true. Oh, on the teal, 36. I don't know any that are true, to be honest. 46 out of 99, but I've heard them all. I've heard them all. I think there might be a little truth to batches. I had a batch that seemed to run, well, I got 3 pads, sequential pads. And I think that became a thing. I pulled pads 71A and B and 70B, I think, or was it 70A? Maybe it was 70A, I can't remember. But they were all sequential. And so Benjamin Siegler posted that odds are very good that Scott will be the next breaker to pull the pad known as 70, the second 70. And it turned out to be Leo. Leo pulled it, not me. So that trend ended. It ended, but there was a little bit, and that's not really a myth, that was statistics. That was actually based in reality, that there was the trackers had something there for a minute. They're like, look at this, we got something for the first time, sequential pads. So I kind of thought, well, am I gonna get a 72 pad, or am I gonna get another 70 pad? Or are we gonna jump over into another close number? And then it turned out to be, guess what, boys and girls? It turned out to be a 26A. So either that didn't come out of that batch, or it just bucked that whole trend of the sequentials, especially since Leo pulled the other 70. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So where are things now? Well, I guess that just kind of led. I probably missed a lot of stuff because you're talking years and some other things that I've been doing, and just kind of moving through it pretty quickly, because I know a lot of you by now know me. You know, you've dealt with me enough. You talked to me on the phone. You know I like to do voice messages. I love the voice message on Facebook. And how cool is it that they added you could talk more than a minute? So if you see a 7-minute message from me, just delete it. It's too long. I got long-winded. Just delete it. But you know, you don't have to. If it's important, maybe listen to it. But I'm spilling my guts. I'm having issues. I can't sleep at night. I need you to listen to me. Hear me talk. That's what I'll miss. I have my microphone cut off after this break. It's shut down. But no, I do love the voice message, because I can drive and just hit go and just talk and not try to text and get a $1,000 ticket for texting. We got a teal party, Mixed Up Mitch. I don't know who has that one, because Leo's always on that one, but I know. He said no more. Joe Marshall, finding another hit. So far, I think I've called Joe's name the most. I believe. I think so. Joe Marshall. Let me get you the number on the back before I forget. And it is a 67 out of 99. 67 out of 99. So, 67 out of 99. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure I left out a lot of stuff in between. I have a pretty good knowledge base on 80s stuff. I have learned to have a pretty solid, I've opened a lot of the newer stuff now, but not in huge bulk. I definitely opened a lot of 35th. I opened a lot of Chrome 3. My son and I, we ripped through some of that Chrome 3 like you wouldn't believe. Pretty much got skunked. Opened several cases, no reds, no autos, no pads, no plates. Skunk. The old Larry skunk. Just skunk. Which kind of I was defeated. And then all of a sudden, the inventory I got, I shipped out, or I ran on my raffles, and you saw Billy McLeod pull the Chromie Joni pad. You saw several people pull, we got a green, 17 out of 50. 17 out of 50. Several people pull plates. Lots of autos. Shelly pulled an auto, which was badass. Out of a blaster I sold her, or she won on my raffle. 31, that would go 31B. I believe that is, I know, is it Jesse or Karen? And I think 31B is Karen. Karen, join the party. She got herself a 31B flat pad. So yeah, I had some fun ripping that stuff with my son. I thought I was going to get into selling sets and doing that route. And then I kind of just said sealed product is the future for me. Sealed product. So I shifted gears. And that's when the breaks and raffles started going strong for me, and my inventory started increasing. And I just love people posting their hits that they get from me. Michael Dowkey has been posting some wicked hits that he's been getting from Revenge of the Horrible Collectors. I know Angelo is always finding some good stuff in there. Joe Schmidt found some good stuff in there. A lot of people, Shelly for sure, A lot of people that play my raffles on a regular basis, they usually post the hits over there. And that's more enjoyable for me because it was getting a tad bit expensive with my son. I told my, he was 11. I told him, I'm like, I don't know how long we can sustain just ripping. And he kind of started fading out on me. I'm like, thank God, thank you. Give me a little break. But this has brought back a renewed interest for me. Being able, because I ripped 50 personal boxes of these on my own with Rob White and a few of us other hardcores in December and January. We were going at it pretty hard. I truly did believe I was going to pull the atom bomb. You know why? My first 15 boxes, I pulled an orange atom bomb, a green atom bomb, and then I was like, it's meant to be. I'm pulling it. I was Willy Wonka. I wasn't Willy Wonka. I was in Willy Wonka, and I was trying to find the golden ticket. I have the golden ticket, and I got to about box 50 and I said, I'm starting to think I'm not going to get the golden ticket. And I just kind of parted ways with Sapphire and said, that was fun. That was freaking unbelievable. That was a blast. Now let's look at Chrome 3. And that's just kind of how I transitioned out of Sapphire. And then all of a sudden, here we are almost a year later, and I'm still ripping these bad boys looking for pads and other fun stuff. My biggest hits were a couple reds. No pads for me out of 50 boxes. That was it. Some of the boxes were bought directly from Topps when they had them at 55 bucks. Because they weren't 50. They were never 50. They charge you shipping. So they were never truly 50 bucks. And they would only let you buy one at a time. They said limited to one. They didn't put in the fine print that you could buy as many as you wanted to, but you had to buy, check out. And that's how people were getting so many. I think I got 5. Something like that. And then all of a sudden the website locked up and it shut down. And then one guy goes, I got 30 of them. And I was like, dang it, these are going to be awesome. We knew they were going to be awesome, but we didn't know how awesome. We just didn't. And it was a break that it dropped at like 9 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, noon Eastern. And it dropped and it was go time for about 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden the site locked it down. The bots got it. And that was the end of it. Oh, look at this. Looky. James Lolly, always finding some hits. Always. He is the guy that bounces all over the place, and I've told you this before. He seems to just know how to ride these bad boys, and he finds himself a 38B in the gold. I think I got you a 38A in the gold as well. Congratulations, Mr. Lolly. And James, I will get you dialed in. I know you're on the UK time. We'll get you taken care of. I'll get you squared away. But your package just went up in value, so let me know how you'd like me to ship. You want me to ship in a plain white envelope to the UK, or do you want to do first class? I'm kidding. No, it's not a plain white envelope. It'll be top loaded in that plain white envelope with an international stamp on it, and it's number 3 out of 15. 3 out of 15. Let's keep going. It's a gold party so far today. Couldn't hit gold to save my life last week. It wasn't even last week. Sunday. So, where are we now? Where we are now is I talked to Larry. Got a hold of Larry, and I said, Larry, I didn't say much to him. Larry and I we chat a little bit here and there, but I got a hold of Larry and I said, Larry, I remember watching your breaks towards the tail end, and I kind of starting to feel how you did at the end. I could just see it in your breaks, and I could just see that you were kind of done. You know, it's just kind of, you get to that point, and you just kind of just hit that point. You're just like, I think I'm done. And it kind of was building a little bit for me. It came quick though. It was weird. It came really quick. I knew it was going to be tough for me to close the break last week because of the having extra breakers in, and what that created for me was even more stress as far as tagging and hassling and recruiting and trying to find a closer, trying to get people to take an extra spot when they're already playing 4 breaks. That's not very easy to do. It's just not very easy to do. And so that whole week building up to the break, I kind of created my own little stressor. And I was already it was already building a little bit, but it really hit home when I said, hey, I know this is an auto close. I'm gonna do 26 boxes. 26 boxes if we can close this break by Friday. And I thought, I knew it. I go, this is gonna be an auto close. It's gonna go up, it's gonna close, and we're gonna be done. And guess what happened? It didn't close. And that was the beginning. That was the beginning of breaking me. I broke myself. I had unrealistic expectations. I just didn't have realistic expectations, and I need to swim in the pool of reality sometimes. And so what happened next was I announced that I was going to go back to 22 hits. And then I realized, wait a minute, I got a lot of people that have been loyal to me in my breaks, paying on time, playing all the time, picking up extra spots. And here I am, I'm gonna punish them. And that's how I kind of looked at it. And instead, I thought by building in the 2 extra boxes, making it a 22, I thought, okay, I'm gonna build it up, I'm gonna do 22 so they're not really punished. But yet they were still expecting 26 because that's what I originally advertised. And I just could not sleep at night knowing that I was gonna pull those off. But I was gonna do it. I went into my break in my head going, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna, even though the break closed, I'm not going to add 4 extra boxes. I told myself, nope, you're not gonna do it. You're not. And then I got to the end and it was weird. It just hit me like upside the head. It just, all of that buildup and all that self-created stress and all that, I'm not good enough. People don't like me. What's wrong? How could I offer something so big and people not want to close it? And it just hit me all at once at the tail end of my break. And I said, fuck it. I'm doing 26 boxes. I don't care what the other side of me says. My one brain saying, don't. My other brain saying, Scott, you're soft. Do it. You know you're soft. You can't rip these people off. You got to give them the 4 boxes. They paid for it. They earned it. They want it. They played all for 6 months with you. So I had this weird little internal battle, and then I just melted down. I just had a meltdown. I was like, I'm done. It was the weirdest feeling in the world. It was like, I'm done breaking. I'm done. That's it. That's how I'm going to end. And so I went in. I slept. I drank a little too much on Sunday for the for the football, and then I got home from the little football party, and I started putting stuff on my break page. And most of you know by now. You probably read it and like, something's wrong with Scott. Something's a little off. Something's a little different. What's going on with him here? And I was saying probably the end of my breaks. And I was being kind of a drama queen. I'll admit, 40 out of 50. I'll be the first one to, oh, sweet. Look at that bad boy. John Camacho has entered the party and he got himself a dead Ted in the green. Don't see that character pop up very often. Bad boy he is, number 40 out of 50. So yeah, I was committed. I was done. I was like, I'm done. Not doing it anymore. All the sleeving that my son does, but all the packaging, all the stuff that goes into it, all the tagging, the hunting people down for money, all the begging. Hey, the break's gonna start in a half hour. Do you mind paying? That'd be kind of cool if you would, because we're gonna break. All that stuff, all the stuff that you guys don't deal with, all the emotions of, hey, you better pull me a pad today. Hey, what do you think about this? Do you think you can do that? Hey, what are you gonna bring today? Are you gonna bring the big hits? What's going on? It's all day, every day, and it's just, that's all I hear in my brain, and it just kind of wore on me. And then all of a sudden, boom, I was like, I can't quit on these guys. I can't. I gotta do one more. If you guys fill it, we'll do it. We'll do it. And that's what you guys did. And I just wanted to say thank you. It was a weird, I'm not a super emotional guy, but it was this weird emotion of like I'm losing something. Like I'm not gonna have this fun anymore on Sundays. It's like, that's 2 hours of my life that I've kind of just put aside and said, this is what I'm gonna do. I love it. I just had fun with it. I just really enjoyed it. And all of a sudden I'm just gonna quit. And I was like, it's a void. Where'd the void go? And I started processing it a little bit more, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna sell off some of my inventory. I'm gonna keep some of it, just so you guys know I did keep some of it in case I have a change of heart down the road. But I did keep some of my inventory. And I just said, that's it. Because I woke up the next day, I read what I wrote, And I agreed with it. I was like, okay, I guess I am done. And that's how it led to this break today. And that's why I am telling you, I'm done. I am done. And I enjoyed every bit of it. I got to meet a lot of people that I would never have met through breaks. I talked to a lot of people on the phone, had a lot of business interactions, got to know a lot of people, and I had a blast. Absolute blast doing this stuff. If you can't tell, I do enjoy it. This is a lot of fun for me. I do like Garbage Pail Kids. I also sell, I left out some things. I do sell some sports. I do sell some Fortnite. I do dabble a little bit in Pokemon, but I'm not part of any pages. I don't interact with people. It's just I sell it on eBay. It's just little blasters and a little product that I get through SP Images. I don't get a lot of it because they allocate the shit out of you on sports. You just don't get much. You know, you have to be a long time sports guy to get a lot of it. And I wasn't a big bulk buyer, so they don't really reward me. But anyway, so I do dabble in that stuff a little bit. Kind of keeps me, just kind of well-rounded in the hobby. But for the most part, I told you my story, and that's what I'm sticking to. That's what it is. I'm a Garbage Pail Kid. I mean, I'm a Potty Scotty. That's me. My mom called me that before Garbage Pail Kids. She called me Potty Scotty. And then all of a sudden they come out with a Garbage Pail Kid with my name on it. I'm like, whoa, there I am. Now I know what my mom was thinking. I don't know that I played in the toilet much though. I think maybe shit my pants every once in a while, but I don't think I was much for playing in the toilet. Uh-oh, it's saying close. So I think I just got to a breaking point where I was like, no pun intended, but that's just kind of where I got to. I just was like, I'm done. The last break for me, some of the joy just got sucked out of me. Just the hustle of breaks and just the nuances and the stuff that a lot of people don't know about. Leo, JJ just took a little break too. He's back though. He probably said, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly. And then Edgerly, we got another orange, number 8 out of 25. And it is an Ancient Annie 78. That's the Jamie Barbaro number. And he didn't want it this time. Who wanted 78? That was John, him picking it up. Congratulations, John. But yeah, I'm sure SPK and John, Freak John, and they can all relate to that a little bit. But if you've never broke, Stevie Coachella, all the people that broke before me with this stuff, I'm sure they kind of like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Scott. Maybe I'm just a sissy. Maybe it's just me. But it just kind of hit me all at once. And on top of it, 8 out of 25. I typically don't talk numbers. I don't talk cash. I don't talk about that kind of stuff with breaks. But I decided, since it's my last one, I'm going to do it. It was my last break last week. And the amount of money I brought in for my break was $16,000 was the gross. That was the gross. I did 26 boxes. The average cost of a box right now is $7.25. For those of you that are smart or really quick with numbers, do the math on that. $7.25 times 26 boxes. What does that reach? I believe you'll get to around $18,800. You heard that right. I broke for $16,000. That was another thing that I looked at. I'm like, WTF, Scott? WTF. Do you know how hard it is to raise prices on people that have been playing with you for 5 straight months and you haven't really adjusted much? It's hard. It's really hard. It's not fun either. Hey, you've been on that spot for 2 months. I'm going to jack you up $50 because the box prices are killing me. There we go. We got a teal 44B. So yeah, it just, none of it made sense anymore. After that last break, I stared at that table of blues and I was like, holy cow, that's going to be a lot of work. And then I looked at box pricing and I was like, I can't break anymore for that reason either. 44 was John Him. It was just everything all at once. And I just asked myself, Scott, what are you doing? What are you doing? So for those of you that think that I took this lightly or I had some other agenda or something else, pound sand. Pound it hard. Pound it really hard because that is not true. This really ate at me and bothered me. And I felt like I really felt like I was letting people down. I really did. And that bugged me. That's the God honest truth. And it also, the thought of not doing it anymore bugged me. Just everything that I was going through was just like, I don't know. I think I just need to walk away for a little bit. And I know this is juvenile and it's just kind of childhood stuff and all this, but you know, it just really hit me. And I wanted to just kind of talk about it and go through the process and just kind of let you know where I'm at and why I made the decision that I did. It's just my personal view on it. So, yeah, and my waistline has grown a little bit. I've been sitting a lot more. And the other week I was doing this, and my kid, we usually go out and play pickleball, and it was super nice out on a Sunday, I think, or it was a day that I broke a little earlier. And we were gonna go play pickleball, but I was like, I can't. I got a break. And that also was just something I thought about. So he's 17. He's gonna be gone here in a few months, and I was like, you know what? That's important to me. I need to do that stuff. So that's what I'll be doing on Sundays. I'll be probably still eating like I've been eating, but maybe exercising a little bit more. So now you know what led to where we are, and you know a little bit more about me, and you know kind of the history of me and cards. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to always DM me. I'm an open book. I'll talk to you guys. I'll give you my cell phone number. You can always find me on GPK Live. If you ever need any product, any pre-orders, any old stuff, let me know. If you want to play some boards and just don't know how the boards work because they're really confusing at first, just talk to me. I will explain them to you. And there's a lot more people. I know I'm doing my own self-promotion with GPK Live because that's where I'm going to be living for a while. But there's a lot of other good people over there that run boards. Don't just check out my boards, check out their boards too. You got Drunk Kenny, you got Electric Bill, you've got, let's see, who else we got there? Julie over there running boards. Paul Scarborough from time to time runs boards. Eric Bond, not very often, he'll run some boards. I feel like Leo will run some boards too. That is number 4 out of 99. Sorry, Michael D. MD. Who else? Let's see. Oh, you got Caleb's page, which he runs. He can do breaks on there, waffles. His page is not just exclusive to one thing. They do similar stuff over on that page. So I like that everybody jumps around and plays other people's stuff. Don't feel like you only have to play my boards because you're loyal to me or that you want to play around, try everybody else's, find a style that you like. I know some people don't like how I run my mouth all the time. But I do try to educate a little bit when I do stuff about some of the knowledge that I've gained, because if people don't talk about some of the stuff that we've learned over the last 10, 15 years in regards to grading, in regards to baseball card exchange, in regards to a lot of the old product and what's the difference between a retail box, a hobby box, a retail hobby box, a 16-pack retail, a 24-pack retail, blasters, how many come in a case, all that stuff. If you don't have somebody talking about it, how do you learn about it? I guess you ask questions, but some people aren't an open book and like to talk about it stuff. We got another gold. It is just turning into a gold party. We got too many golds. What's going on with the golds? And it's an upside down Jolly Roger. We found ourselves in the JT Low category. Congratulations on number 61 in the gold. That's all we're hitting is golds. We were hitting oranges for a little bit. I'm going to have to see Michael. He says 4 golds. We're up to 5 golds now, MD. Yeah, are we up to 5 now? We got ourselves a 8 out of 15. I believe we're up to 5 golds. We are running neck and neck with oranges. I would sure love to see golds outpace orange. That would be badass. But how about a purple or a red? Or a plaid? But I would take running heavier on gold than orange. That would be cool. That would be cool. There we go. And Cranky Frankie, One-Eyed Jack. Let's keep ripping. Let's keep ripping. So I occasionally do list stuff on the marketplace. And if you have 80 stuff, you can list it on Mark Allen's page, cross-post stuff. Always feel free to cross-post because you never know. You might have a different set of eyes or ears on another spot that you won't have on another one. Some people don't like to join every group. Some people do join every group. So it's just whatever you want to do with that. A lot of groups out there. I think when I started just a couple years ago, there was just a few groups. Now you kind of need to pick your poison. What makes the most sense for you? What has the content that you want to see? Off the wall, Paul. Crater Chris. Poor Lauren. Potty. Scotty. There he is. Let's go to another box. Looks like we're negative a little bit, so I might have to go to the reserves. Not yet, though. Still got a little ways to go. 27 hits. We got to get to 42. We're 5 over, Michael. I said 22. That's what I put in the thing. It's only 22 hits. These are all bonus. You're kidding. They're not. So I might want to. Hang on. I didn't do intermission at all. I'm just going to keep ripping. Let me plug in my phone real quick. Last thing I want is a technical difficulty on my last break. Scott's phone died. What happened? Did that plug? Did that charge? It doesn't say it did. Hang on. Just charging my phone. Oh, it shows charging. Okay, I gotcha. It has a little thing over on the side. All right, let's keep going. Like I said, the next rip of Sapphire for me will be via GPK Live. We've got 6 spots left to fill, plus spot 4, which spot 4 should come tonight or tomorrow. I'm doing $30 a spot times 30 spots, and we're doing that every 3 or 4 days. So we are on pace for probably the week after Super Bowl. I wanted to do Super Bowl, but it's not quite filling fast enough, which is fine. It's not going anywhere. And that'll give me a little bit more time to not have my hands on this stuff. And then once we get around the 20th through the 25th, I know Jess and Billy said, what about the 25th? And I think that's probably where we'll wind up. That's 23 days from now. So that's kind of the targeted date. I know that's a long time, Brian's. I know that's a long time, but that's probably where we'll land, somewhere in there. And what I'll do is I'll open the case up. I'll dump the boxes out. I'll dump them out, and I'm going to take my Sharpie out, and I'm going to number them 1 through 10. And then we're going to have the NFL draft. And Brian gets the first round draft pick. He gets to pick the box that he wants for me to rip. You get all the contents in the box that you choose. Everything inside goes to you. And I'll sleeve it up for you, top load it for you. My son will probably make me do that since it's not a normal sequential break. It's just a box break. So I don't have to put them in number. Just have to sleeve them. So that'll be nice. That'll be the nice thing about a case rip. It will probably be the last one though. I thought I was going to do more, but that's probably it on those as well. I don't know that I'll be running any Sapphire on GPK Live, although I might get talked into it from time to time. We'll see. We shall see. But I'm going to start gearing up for the new release, which I'm still hearing this month. Vacation this month is what I'm still hearing. So that means I need to get my tape ready. My some of the stuff will be double boxed, some will not be. The huge cases are the Shrunken Ed, and we got another 55. 55, I believe, works for Brad Boone. Except for you get the Gary this time. You get the hairy Gary. So I try to double box the smaller ones. I try to put everything together, and I use strapping tape. With the blasters, though, they are beasts. They are massive behemoths. They are 31 pounds, 40 blasters per case, and they doubled up on the pack starting back in Food Fight. 89 out of 99, 89 out of 99. So those are all shipped to me. Everything's shipped to me from, most of it's from Tops, direct from Tops out of Texas. So they ship it to me, and then I'll get it, and I want this stuff out of my house as soon as I get it because I can't hold 100 cases of stuff. So the day I get it is the day hopefully I can get it out to you. I'll try. I know a lot of you have been waiting a long time. Norma, we have a Norma showing. Norma is reared up and she finds herself an 83A in the green. 83A, 13 out of 50. 13 out of 50. There we go. Congratulations, Norma. You have joined the party. 13 out of 50. Let's keep going. Frankie. Still a bit right now. I'm not taking any more pre-orders on Chrome for the moment. I believe I'm sold out. I require on any pre-orders 10% down and prior to release full payment. Obviously, usually 30 days before release. But for those that haven't paid their full amount yet, until I get a hard date, like it's coming, I won't be bugging you until then on that. Bugbert, Frigid Bridget. But what I have available still is, I still have a few cases of blasters, Matt Rat, a few cases of hobbies, and a few cases of collectors. I do my best with right now with pre-orders, with us getting close, to beat any of the competitors. So if you're looking around and you're like, yeah, I think I might order a case from me or a couple cases, whatever, give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. I do have a price list, but I know everybody shops around and I'm just small. I know a lot of people want to make it out to be like I'm some big behemoth. I'm a little small mom and pop shop. I'm not a big behemoth, no matter what you heard. I am not Blowout Cards. I am not Steel City. I am not Dave and Adams. Do I consider those folks competitors? Yeah, maybe. Do they consider me a competitor? Fuck no. Not even close. Not even close. I'm a tiny ant that you need to have a microscope to find me. No, I am not a competitor of theirs. Not even close. I wish. Well, maybe not. Maybe then I'd need employees other than my 17-year-old. But no, I'm just tiny. And I appreciate you guys supporting the tiny mom and pop shop versus if you're like, well, you're the same price. I hope you go with me. If not, I understand. I totally understand. But in a lot of cases, I'll beat their price. I will. But remember, they have huge buying power. Huge. That they can do. That's why in some cases they can do better than me. But for the most part, I usually can beat them by a little bit. And I ship quick. I get the stuff out as soon as I get it. The last thing I want is my garage or in my house. When they show up at my front door with everything and they bring a little, they don't do a flat. They put about 8 of them on a little pull cart and they put them up on my front porch. And I'm like, oh boy, now what? And that's when I have my tape gun out and it's go time. Go. So I'll be spending all day getting that stuff out, and just seeing it go out the door will make me happy. See you later, cases. But I always keep some, and I always have loose boxes because I have a lot of people that are like, Scott, I want to buy some loose boxes from you, but I don't want to buy a whole case. Hit me up around release date. Maybe not on the day that I'm shipping all the cases, but pretty dang close to it. I will have loose boxes of everything. Not a ton, but I will have some. And of course, for my GPK Live community, I will have some stuff for you guys over there as well. We'll run some blasters. We'll probably run some sealed cases that you can win. Probably just run, what else? Hobbies, blasters, and collectors. A quick note on that, just for those that don't know, is that hobby boxes are different with paper product versus chrome. What the hell is paper product? Paper product is what they call in the industry. So I was told, because I was like, what is paper? Paper is their regular release. Like Food Fight, 35th, any non-chrome product is called paper. So they made these boxes called collectors. And inside a collector is a guaranteed hit. You get a guaranteed hit, or should, in every collector. If you don't, you fill out a missing hit form and you submit it to Topps. And you wait the rest of your life to get the whatever hit they want to send you. And they'll send you some sketches, they'll send you some baseball stuff, they'll send you some junk, they'll send you some good stuff. You never know what you're gonna get with a missing hit form. With these, they've been sending pinks of recent. Did we get it? Did we get, oh, orange, I saw it again. Oh, a 38B, Lolly going out with a bang, gets a gold and an orange. I swear I saw red. I swear. I was like, please, Eddie. Now the oranges have taken the lead on the golds. Dang it. Not what I wanted to see. Let me get you the number. Love it though, Lizard Liz. Congratulations, James Lally. Number 22 out of 25. So they assume that hobby boxes with paper and hobby boxes with chrome are created equally. Chrome, on the other hand, does not have a collector, nor do they have a box with guaranteed hits. They just don't. What do they call? They call them parallels. You're guaranteed to get parallels in. How many parallels? That's not guaranteed. But you are guaranteed parallels in chrome product. What are they doing this time? Rose gold and usually the black wave, green, black. They do like 11 different color parallels. It's insane the number of parallels they do with chrome. They didn't do that so much with chrome 1 and 2, and they didn't number cards with chrome 1. They didn't start numbering cards till later, but with the new release stuff, they're numbering everything. Uh-oh, we got an orange and a teal box, and it goes to, is that John Mason again? John Mason is cleaning up on the teals. Picked up 2 spots. He's found himself 3 teals. Congratulations, John Mason. So back to Chrome. Chrome did something that people don't quite understand yet how big of a deal this is. That is a 282. That's an 82 out of 99. 82 out of 99. Did I get the orange? Michael D, did I screw you over on that one? That was a 22 out of 25. I did. I remember saying 22. Clyde Drexler's number. Muscle. They did something pretty, kind of snuck it in there. Exclusive to Chrome Blasters. Chrome Blasters only. They did black. No, gold. What am I saying black for? I think they also did black, but exclusive to Blasters only, gold. Everybody loves gold, and they put them in Blasters only. Holy cow. And most people only pre-ordered hobby, and now they're left scrambling. A few people knew about it because they bought out my Blasters in a hurry. They bought out my Blaster. I think I had 30 cases of Blasters that I had available, and those were gone in a New York minute. But yes, gold. So there's gonna be a lot of Blasters ripped with chrome, more than previous because they're exclusive in there. And there's a lot of people that only build gold sets, or that's one of the sets that they build. So look out for the Blasters. They're gonna be hot to trot. I don't know where they're gonna be sold. I'm guessing they'll be sold in Walmarts and Targets. They're supposed to retail for $25 now. They raised the price, $5 a blaster. That's why you're seeing prices go up on cases. Topps did it, not us, not anyone else, not Blowout Cards, nobody else. Topps raised the price on product. And then they don't even print it. They raise the price. Agree with me, but a hit in chrome, so if it was a guaranteed hit box, like the collectors are, which, like I said, they don't, so follow me here, they don't make collector, they've never done collector boxes for chrome. An auto, and no sketches in chrome either. No sketches in chrome. If you get a sketch in a chrome, holy cow, I don't know how that happened, but they do pencil art sometimes in chrome, but not this time, I don't think. But no sketches in chrome. They don't exist in chrome. So a hit to me would be a red, a super, a plate. Now orange is taking a big lead. Dang it. Harry Carey, and boom, there you go. Number 9, Eric Pedley. He was resistant. He resisted me, but he took it, and he got himself a drunk Ken in the 9B. Congratulations, Mr. Pedley. You took home a nice little orange. Thank you. So yeah, that's what I consider a hit with those things that I just rattled off, and none of those are guaranteed in hobby boxes, not even in a hobby case. 2 out of 25. Odds are pretty good you're gonna get something in a case, but I open enough to know you can get skunked and just get I don't wanna act like the parallels aren't fun. They are fun. They're fun, and that's what I like about ripping hobby boxes is you get a lot of color. And for those of you that have been used to Sapphire, we like the color. It's just not as limited. You're gonna see a lot. Some of them are to 99. I think they did some to 150. So you're gonna see a lot of color in your hobby boxes. Just not gold. Just not gold. Maybe rose gold. Okay, so let's switch back to paper. Other AKA vacation. Got a teal. Brian Siegel. Congratulations. Let me get my sleeves out. Gotta get some more sleeves. I should look at my numbers. Where are we at? -4. Holy shnikes. I'm gonna have to open some extra boxes. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Michael, I should have saved some of those boxes from last week. Dang it, why did I rip those extra 6? 34 out of 99. Those, because there was 8 hits. 8 hits in those extra 6. Damage done. Let's keep ripping. Let's keep ripping. There we go. Boney Joni. No gold numbers. No gold for sketching them, but they are exclusive. So if you want a badass ad rock sketch, you best be buying some blasters, or whoever your favorite GPK artist is. That's where you get the tris and quads. Ad rock. I'm pretty sure you're in this one, right? You're in vacation if you're on here, right? Ad rock. Let's see. No gold numbers. Let's keep going. Anna Banana, Art Apart. Boom. What else we got under the hood? What else? What else? My wife is in there singing. Oh, we got, holy shit. That one just popped up on us. Finally, John Camacho. That's my second green atom bomb I've ever pulled. My number 2. My first one was personal about a year ago. Pulled it out of a box a year ago. That was, and I graded it. I got a PSA 9. I'm going to say that's a PSA 9. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. John Camacho. That one just popped, exploded on me. Got it all over me. You can tell by the back it's Atom Bomb because it's the cheater license. And the Blasted Billy has the checklist. That's a 12 out of 50. 12 out of 50. Yes. I like it. And I'm guessing John Camacho also like it a lot. There you go. Look at that. For all of its beauty. We got a Atom Bomb in the flesh. 8A in the green. Very nice. 12 out of 50. Oh, I like how that just popped at me. I like that. This is kind of going through the last pack magic on that one. This one's 34 out of 99. If I missed that, Michael D. 34 out of 99. We got another Mad Mike. All right. This, I believe, is box 21. I think we're into, or is it 20? Michael says 19, so that was box 20. We are into another box. Let's go. So we are in extended play. We are in box 21. We have 37 hits. We need to get 5 more hits in extended play. We need to get 5 more hits in extended play. Let's get it. Let's get it. You guys always like overtime in my breaks. Oh, I don't know if anyone will ever offer 6 extra boxes in a break. That might be my only record I keep. That's probably the only record I'm going to keep. 20 box break with 6 extra. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or just a thank you to you guys. I did Customer Appreciation Day today in the on the Garbage Pail Kid Live page. It's something that I do every couple months, just a way of saying thank you guys. It was only open to those that have played a lot of my raffles over there, kept the boards active and lively. I did make some exceptions for different reasons, and it's my giveaway, and I said clearly I make the rules. So I did have to say no to a few people, which I don't like doing, because then I feel like a dick for going, hey, you've played one and you want to play this one, but it's not that easy. You kind of have to play a little more than one because it's a Chrome 1 retail box, 24 packs. I'm giving that one away tonight when I get done here for customer appreciation. That's a badass prize. It's not a booby prize. It's a big boy. And I had a few people reach out to me that play my breaks, and they're like, hey, can I jump in on that? And I just said, I do customer appreciation on here, on these. And last week was evidence of that. 6 extra boxes was, because I know what you guys want. You guys don't want boxes of other product. Well, some of you do. I'm not going to speak for everybody. But ultimately, what you guys want is what's under the hood. What is in that little tiny blue box? That's what you guys want to see. So instead of offering, because I used to do, hey, here's this, here's that, here's this box, here's that box, here's a fat pack, here's whatever. And at the end of the day, what you guys told me was, you guys wanted to see. I'm going to show it to you guys almost every break. How many breaks did I do in the past month and a half where you guys didn't get extra boxes? Count them on one finger, because I can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too braggadocious, but I believe it was maybe one break. I don't know. You guys know better than I do, because finally, we found something cool. We found something cool. What could it be? It is a 48. Yeah, Clayton. First time ever playing my breaks. First time ever. One spot he chose. Nobody wanted spot. And he got a 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. Unstitched Mitch. Clayton. Captain Clayton to you. He just hit himself a banger. 1 out of 5. Congratulations, Clayton. Wake the party up. You just found yourself a red. And there you go. 1 out of 5, Michael D. 1 out of 5. Can't get a purple to save our life, but we can get a green atom bomb. We can get a red Unstitched Mitch. Boom. 1 out of 5. I don't know. PJ, I don't know. That's a good question. I just thought about that. Maybe that wasn't a good point of reference. I don't know. Here we go. Oh. Yes. I'm sorry. I typically am a little, I know, PJ. I know, I'm sorry. Kids at home, don't learn from me. Learn from Leo. Copy Leo's language, not mine. I'm sorry. I'm a little potty mouth tonight. I forget we have kids watching. I'm sorry. Well, I should put the closed captions on. Speaking of that, I'm sorry to Manny. I read your post about closed captions. I guess you don't want that on closed captions either, PJ. My apologies. Sorry about that. Jolt and Joel, Ventilated Vinny. How do you look like that? Now I got to think about what's the way to answer that one. We got a teal. Coming at you. And the teal belongs to 25B. That is Danessa Undressa. Congratulations. Come on down. Most breakers call her Denisa. But for those that understand the vocabulary, it's Danessa. So pronounce it correctly. It's Danessa, boys and girls. 25B. Congratulations. You got yourself a scary carry. And it is numbered 39 out of 99. Congrats. We're not going to hide the atom bomb, nor the red over there. Nor the red. Odd Todd. And an Ancient Annie. But that is a good point. PJ, I'll watch the language. We got kids watching at home. I forgot. I usually mind my P's and Q's, but I'm just a little bit sloppy today. I'm not even drinking. What's going on? Furry Fran. We got ourselves a Damaged Dawn and an Oliver Twisted. Here we go. I had to stop for a minute, get a drink of some energy drink. We got a pile of wrappers over here. It's just piling up because I should be done. What the heck? We got the red and we're done. How many at? Where are we at? Into box 21, 39 hits. I have 3 hits I need to find. Not thinking that's going to be 2 boxes. Let's find out. Tune in tomorrow when we rip the last 2. I'm kidding. I would never do that to you, but I don't want to give up. I'm just refusing. I'm going to break 2 boxes tomorrow. Oh, no. I'm digging in the well. I'm looking for some uglies. Where's my uglies boxes? I don't have that. I kind of chose a lot of the uglies. Let's see. Yes. Yes. I don't have that many. I don't have that many uglies. Okay. So here's the 2. I grabbed 2 boxes. We need 3 hits. I grabbed 2 just in case. Just in case. We didn't get any no-hitters, so that's good. Just a lot of 1-hitters and 2-hitters and only 1, 2, 3 hitters? How many 3 hitters we get? I don't know. Michael will tell me. Michael will give me the stats. Pack up some empty boxes for us if you don't need them, please. Okay. PJ, I thought I sent you some, but I can get you a couple more. But I have 10 more boxes to rip out of that case, and I think those will be all free for the taking. Let me see. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm sorry. I'm sitting here thinking. What did Scott do? I was just thinking to myself, what do I need to do with the empties? How many do I have extra? And I pull the box away from the camera. First time I've done that. Now, the criminal minds are going to accuse. What did Scott do? He did something nefarious. He didn't. I just dumped them on my lap. That's all I did. I'm sorry. Usually everything's done right in front of camera, and I didn't do that. So, but we're going to keep ripping until we find our numbers. We got a few more to go. I'm sorry for not opening that up in front. I always do, and then PJ told me about the empty boxes, and then all of a sudden I was walking and chewing gum, and I fell over. I told you guys, sometimes I struggle with that. But I'm back. I'm focused. I was too busy thinking about breaking 2 boxes tomorrow. One more time around. Here we go. We need 3 hits, Michael D says. 3 hits to reach our number. Our promised number was 22 originally. 22, but then Rasta Randy said, Scott, what did I just pay for? What did I just commit to give you all that money for, and you're only going to rip 22 hits? No, that's not what I meant. 42. That one feels like another atom bomb in there. It just has that feeling to it. It feels like an orange atom bomb. Is dinner ready for me too? Okay, I got 3 hits left and I'll be in there, honey. Save me dinner. Put it on the heater. Beans and disease for me too? All right, here we go. Back to the magic. Wow, Kyle, no gold. Okay, we're still 3 hits left. This break is an extended time. Can we find them? I need a few of those boxes back from last week. The countdown's on. People are watching nervously. Is he gonna get to 42? Does he have enough boxes to get us to 42? We just have 3 hits to go. Can he do it? I think I can. Maybe not. Prickly Rick, what are the final 3 hits going to be in the bonus boxes? Let's find out. Jolly Roger says none. Crater Chris, still no gold numbers. Gorgeous George, who are going to get the bonus? What's up, crazy man? You don't like my shirt? Oh, we got one. We got a hit. It's a green. It's reared its ugly head, and it is a phony Lisa. 67A, I believe, is Ad Rock, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. A-side Ad Rock. There you go. Ad Rock, you found yourself a green, a phony loser. 49 out of 50. Ooh, those are very rare. 49 out of 50s. Very tough to find those. Congratulations. You have the 49th green over here. Put that one in there. 49 out of 50, Michael D. We've got 2. We got 2 left to our hit parade. 2 best hits so far, the Atom Bomb Green by far, and that red. Number 1 out of 5, Unstitched Mitch. Clayton. See, that's what you get when you send me presents. He sends me this badass binder, and then all of a sudden I pull him the home run. Look at that. Boom, we got a teal. 7 out of 99. 7 out of 99, Pouring Lauren. Lizard Liz. We got a Mauled Paul. Who played 15? I believe that's Karen. Found another one. Karen Congratulations. Karen, she got herself one. Doo-doo, doobie, doobie-doo. We got ourselves a 7. Lucky number 11 out of 99. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Ghastly Ashley. Ray Gun. Brutal Brad. Ooh. Charred Chad. Look at that. It's a base Charred Chad. Whoa. And we have an Eric Sire showing. We got a Jolted Joel. We just hit 42. 12 out of 15. 12 out of 15. Jolted Joel. I have dinner to eat, but don't go away. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Congratulations, Eric. Last pack magic. We hit 42. Yes. 42 hit out of the break. We get a Jolted Joel. 12 out of 15. Congratulations. Bad Brad. Don't go away, folks. Don't go away. I'm not going to go eat just yet. I have a few things to say, and then I am going to give a little prize. A little prize. All right. So I'm just going to kind of go down my list of folks and just thank them for the last 6 months. John Camacho, you've been an ace in my book, my brother. Thank you so much for joining my breaks, picking up so many spots, just being a huge part of my breaks with me. Much love, much appreciation. Larry Woodard, stuck on 2. Stubborn little spot. I am going to miss that little skunk that you put up in the middle of my breaks. I'm going to miss that. That was always funny to me. I always love how you curse the gods. I always love that stuff, Larry. You've entertained me for a long time. Thank you so much. Buddy Myers, man, you've been a rock in my break for a long time. You've been absolute staple. I appreciate you, man. You're always easy to work with. Always just no headache, no drama. I appreciate that. Nathan Fiedler, man, thanks for picking up spot 6. Sorry I didn't hit you tonight. You play a lot over in my raffles, and I really appreciate that. That's Neanderthal Nathan to you guys. Brian Siegel, the Regal Beagle. Much love and appreciation to you, man. You have been an absolute rock for me. Good friend, good people. Thanks, Brian Siegel. I had hopes like you wouldn't believe to get that 64. Hot Scott's my guy too. Eric Pedley, you know, you've kind of, I called you hit and run Pedley because it seemed like every time you played my breaks, you'd hit and then you'd run. I wouldn't see you, and all of a sudden you're back. You know, thank you for coming back. Thanks for finishing this break. I'm glad I got you on that 9 spot. Stephen the Edge Edgerly, thanks for joining all those times. Thanks for playing the spot 10, spot 79, spot 76. Thanks for kind of showing me the ropes a little bit on how these fucking breaks work. Sorry, Harrison. I'm sorry. Dave Watts. Man, I'd love to pull that pad for you, but Leo beat me to it. Thanks, man. Thank you. You live just about, 20 minutes north of me. If you ever need any product, just drive down. Come meet me halfway. Let's do it up. Thanks for staying on that spot. Andy, Ashcan Andy. Thank you, my brother. I know you've been kind of like, I should give it up. And then you always just kept hanging around. You are the man, the bomb. Adam K. Hooer, known you from way back, brother. Thanks you for joining my breaks. Thanks for playing. My man, 14A, Potty Scotty, Tim Stoddard. We go way back. You are the dude. Thank you for jumping in my breaks. You played the John Camacho spots for a long time. Came in, boom. Thank you so much, Tim Stoddard. Paul Joseph, can't say enough about you, my brother. You and Harrison, you guys are just my dudes. You guys are my dudes. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Joe Marshall. Man, Joe came into my life just recently. A lot of positive press to me. Thank you so much for always telling me positive things. Thanks for hooking me up with a trade. Thanks for playing my breaks, my man. Joe Schmidt. What's up, my brother? Man, you and I have gone way back. We've had a lot of conversations, talked a lot about stuff. You are also my dude, my brother. Adrock, man, got to know you a little bit over the last year. You kind of helped teach me about raffles as well. You know, you're awesome, dude. The fact that you can do sketches, you're in our community. It is so awesome to get to know you and have you play my stuff. Matt Dewey, man, my extra tracker out of the blue when Michael Dice wasn't available. Thanks for jumping in there and helping me out. Thanks for always bending my ear. Thanks for always giving me some positive feedback and stuff, man. You're a rock, Matt Dewey. Let's see, who else we got here? Danessa Andressa. Thanks for jumping on my brakes. I know I was kind of late to the party in my brakes, and you were always wanting that 68 spot. I'm sorry, but Felix was always over that 68 spot, and I do appreciate you. You are Danessa Andressa, and I appreciate you in my waffles all the time, giving me some feedback. Let's see, we got Jessica, and we got, don't go anywhere, guys. Don't go anywhere. We got more of a party, so don't be leaving just yet. We got, let's see, Jessica and Billy, just got to know you guys a little bit. Miller time. No, I don't. I don't, Jeff. But he introduced me, or they introduced it. And somehow Miller time got me tied in with them, and they are awesome people. Very cool. Getting to know them a little bit. Thanks for jumping in the breaks and the raffles. Matt Schultz, you've come and gone a little bit here and there. Man, Fat Matt, you are a stud. Thank you, man, for playing my stuff every once in a while. Getting to know you a little bit. I appreciate that. John Hall, I don't really know you that well. You're brand new to my stuff, but man, thanks for the last couple breaks with me. John Him, holy cow, you saved my day on a lot of breaks. Just out of the blue, John Him's like, yeah, I don't really want to play that character, but you know what, Scott, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna pick that up. That means the world to me, and I appreciate that, John. You don't even know it. You're awesome to work with. Really easygoing, and I appreciate that. Karen and Jesse, the combination. Those two. I'm glad you guys got that pad on that 26 spot. That was freaking awesome. You guys have been really easy to work with and fun to work with, and just really enjoy having you guys in my stuff. I'm glad I'm seeing you over on GPK Live. John Mason, yeah, you were back in the day with Brian Siegel and I when we used to do those little pack rips. That was a lot of fun. You guys would do heads up. Brian Siegel would get 4. John Mason would get 4. And we would do those together. They would just split the pack. I'll never forget the one that had that red 4 A or B in it. And I was like, I didn't know really Brian that well. I was like, oh man, I'm sorry you didn't pull that one. Because I knew you a little bit better than John, but that's kind of how I know him from way back when. James Lawley, this guy just bounces all around my stuff from the UK, and he just happens to land on the spots that work every time. I don't get it, but man, he's pulled it off. Easy to work with, James Lawley. You're a great guy. I'll get your stuff shipped to the UK soon. Captain Clayton, thanks for that present. I appreciate you. I met him over on GPK Live, and he just jumped in for the first time over here on this stuff. I always appreciate that. Mean Gene, man, you've been awesome. Playing that 41 spot, splitting the spot, back on playing it. You just would not give up on that spot. I'm sorry I haven't hit you recently with that, but you did get some stuff in the GPK Live. Just the big boxes were just eluding you, but hang in there, my brother. You're awesome to work with. Thank you so much, Gene, for being part of my stuff. Senile Kyle, we went deep. I had COVID, and then he got COVID, so we had a lot to talk about. We had a lot in common there. Unfortunately, seemed like we all got it, but we had it pretty close together, and I got to know Kyle a little bit better. And he's senile Kyle, used to be vile Kyle, but he's like, I'm more of a senile guy. I'm like, okay, here we go. JT Lowe, man, you're one of the big 3. I think a lot of you guys, you've always been keeping my raffles popping. You've been a big part of building my business. Your advice to me, just some of the stuff you've helped me with. I really appreciate it, man. You're a rock. Alan Jensen, Big Al. You've played a little bit of my stuff, Al. I haven't got to know you that well, but I do appreciate your business. You've been awesome, my brother. Brian Redlin, man, you are another dude that just gives me advice, talks to me about stuff. Recently, we've been talking on the phone a little bit. Just an awesome dude. Thanks. Where did my music go? I want my music back on. Let me turn my music back on real quick. I'm not going to get all sentimental and not have some music playing, but you guys better not leave. I'm telling you right now. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, Lucille. Let's see. And if you're going to suffer through me spewing, There we go. Get some more music cranking back up. Brian Redland, again, man, rock star. Thanks for always listening to me. You're a killer dude. Felix Bachman from the other side of the pond over there. Don't get to talk to you too often because we're on different time frames, but we do talk a bit here and there. And Feisty Felix, I always love having you my breaks. You know that, brother. Nico, Speedo Nico, thank you to you. You've been on Spot 51 a long time. I appreciate your loyalty. I thank you a lot, my brother. I don't talk to you much, but I do appreciate you. JJ, one of the breakers, one of the few breakers that are left out there. JJ, Edge, and Leo, and Steven, now Stevie, Coachella. You do a great job breaking, and you did help me out with some of the stuff that you showed me along the way, just kind of watching some of your breaks without you even knowing it. Thank you for being on 52 every once in a while. I appreciate you, man. Eric Sire, what can I say, man? Always have my back. Always take good care of me, man. I appreciate you, Eric. I'm glad we got you on that last hit there with the gold. Thank you for always playing the 53 and always picking up loose spots around the way. Buddy, I already talked about you. Bradley Boone, we go way, way back, but recently haven't heard much from you. But thank you for joining in the last couple breaks. Nathan McFarland, man, thank you for being a rock off and on that 56 spot. Sorry I couldn't reward you again with some big banger, but I appreciate your loyalty, my man. Angelo, he is the master raffler. He plays all the time with me, and he's won some war chests. You guys have seen him. He is also an awesome dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your business. Let's see. Eric Carlson, man, just kind of had some bad luck with moving you around those spots. But a minute, I'm probably just talking to myself, but I'm going to keep talking to myself. But Eric Carlson, thank you. Jeremy Fox, same thing. Reconnected. I think you guys lost me there for a minute. I'm not done though, so if I'm reconnected, just bear with me. Jeffrey Turner, local dude, lives close to me. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Glad you got on that 22 spot for a little bit. Jeffrey Miller time. You are amazing, my man. Thank you so much for your help and advice and just just talking with me, here and there. I appreciate you, man, and hopefully we continue to build on that relationship. Leo, Kobe, hey, Leo, you're the man. It's your time to hit these breaks, man. Keep getting those pads. You've been rocking it. I love the energy and attitude you bring to your breaks, my man. They're fun to watch. I didn't used to watch breaks, but now that I do them, I can appreciate them, what you guys do, a lot more. I'm not a breaker. I just pretend to be. I slept at a Holiday Inn last night. That's why I'm breaking. That's the only reason, guys. Michael Dice. Michael D. I know I'm a pain in the ass. I know I won't read the numbers. I know, Michael D. But you've been working with me. You and Mr. Graben have been really cool to deal with. And I know I was kind of not the coolest guy to the trackers. And I made my peace with you guys and said, respect the trackers. They do a lot for this community. They do a lot for Sapphire. And they let us know where we're at with things. What's left. Without them, we wouldn't know those things. How would we? It would just be word of mouth. What's the frequency, Kenneth? Drunk Ken. Dude, you are just a stud. Kenny also does some raffles over there on the GPK Live page. Go check him out when he's on there. You're just a good dude. I really appreciate you, Kenny. Adam Arrington, I don't know you very well. You're kind of new to my breaks. I know you've played some of my stuff along the way, and I do appreciate you coming back to me, my man. And then there's Edgerly. Edgerly is also one of the other breakers out there. You got JJ Edgerly, and you got Leo, and you got Stevie Coachella. You got a lot of options right now. Hit them up, guys. Play their breaks. Have some fun with them because this is not going to last forever. I can tell you right now. Edge, thank you so much, man. You've been a helpful with my knowledge base on this stuff. You've been a rock star. Thank you. Let's see. Who do we have left? We've got, who did I forget? I see August is on here. August, man, same to you. And Norma, I'm not forgetting you, but I did see August on there. August, you've been really cool to work with, really cool dude. I appreciate you, and I'm sorry I didn't stick around long enough to get you back on spot 12 or 31. I know you played those for a long time. I have to sign off though. Norma, you have been one of my most loyal followers, fans. I appreciate you to death. You've been awesome, and I always appreciate you when you reach out to me and talk to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, GPK Breaks page. You guys have been awesome hosts. Thank you, for letting me just crash the party for a minute, jumping in out of the blue, and just landing going, here I am, let me go. Let's do this. Here we go. And that's just kind of what I did. I just catapulted in and said, let's go. Let's get ready to rumble. That's what I did. And now I'm leaving. I'm exiting out of GPK Brakes. And I'm going to do one last time. One bonus box for you Folios. Because that's what I do. A final thank you. Let's go. Let's see what's under the hood. I couldn't open this and then say I'm done because you guys wouldn't listen. You wouldn't listen to me spiel. You'd turn it off and say, well, I guess that's it for Scott. He's leaving us. See you later, Scott. No, I'm going to give you guys a bonus box. Let's get something fun in this bonus box. Here we go. One more time around. And 8 final packs. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. And if it's a no-hitter, I'll do another one. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I haven't had any no-hitters today. Watch my luck. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Here we go. Final box. And we're off. Base. Oh, we got an atom bomb. Drippy Dan. There you go. How did I know it was an atom bomb? Because it didn't have the checklist on the back, you idiot. It had the award back. Here we go. I got a pile of shat right here. Let me get this out of the way. Get out of the way. No gold numbers yet. Let's keep going. Oh, I always love seeing the red, but it's just the puzzle back. That's all it is. Let's keep going. Dressy Jesse. Bye-bye, Bobby. Rainy Brian. Spacey Stacy. No gold numbers. Nothing. Nothing. Jeez, this break won't end. It just won't end. Tommy Gunn. Okay, last 2 packs. Can we get some last pack magic? If not, this break continues. Tattoo Lou. Jolly Roger. Oh, are you kidding me? We got a teal with our last pack magic, but we got one more pack to go. We got a 44 out of 99. It goes to 78A, and it goes to John Himley. Oh boy. Just the bang I wanted to go out with. Kabang! Kaboom! Send you guys off with a teal, but we got one more pack. Can we get 4 base, or can we get a nice card? Tune in. 44 out of 99. Come on. What are the odds of the... What are the odds? Oh, it's a green. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, this is the freaking bang I wanted to go out with, and we go out with a nasty nick in the green. That's how I wanted to send you guys off for my last break. My last pack. And last pack magic brings us a 6 out of 50. 6 out of 50. That's how I wanted to go out. Thank you, Sapphire Gods, for treating me kindly. on a bonus box. We did get 2 hits, and we go out with a green. Nasty Nick. There we go. Thank you guys again. Much love. Much love. Thank you so much. See you guys over on GPK Live. That's it for me. More than likely, guys, I hate to say it. That's it from Calvert Cards. All right. Take care, everybody.
And I can't see you.